No, not shadow fever!
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Shadow Gamers.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Game's broken.
Game's loading. It's very slow.
So, what are y'all doing? If the video game says bad words, can I say them too?
There we go. But before we begin, there you go. I could have loaded the game up first, but I wanted you all to hear that is how the game starts. The first thing you hear is a gunshot noise.
She really wanted that gunshot.
And an amazing song. We're not going to play. Are we going to play the intro?
You can if you want.
I love this intro. It's so good.
Do you want to let people know how you're going to choose good, evil, or neutral tonight?
Don't worry, Krungo. There will be a lot more guns later. You'll hear that noise quite a bit. I have gotten all the endings. I have gotten the last story's ending. So I have beaten this game. Not to completion, but I've beaten it enough. Technically speaking, you all are deciding what I'm gonna do because there's a word cloud. And it's a morality-based word cloud. So depending on what terrible or good things you say, I will do it.
Is stream good or bad?
Oh, stream good.
Stream good.
Stream good. But yeah,
Nia, Domino.
what's up,
Dr.
friends?
Fresh, Ocelot,
Nice.
Pillow, Addy.
I may have played a lot of Shadow.
Edge is bad.
You're
What, you don't understand the word cloud?
Mugen has brought back the word cloud. What the word cloud is it takes the words that you say in the chat. So the bigger words are words that more people are saying, or words that get said more often. And if they're green words, they're good. If they're red, they're bad. And so Kayla's going to look at that at the start of each level and see if it's bad words. If evil has taken over or good has taken over, and that's the path she will follow for that level.
It's looking pretty even, honestly, right now. That's a problem. Someone tilt the scales. You have a few moments to tilt them for me. Because most levels have a neutral mission, a hero mission, and a dark mission. Some levels only have 2. So there will be some times where the word cloud will not be as useful. There you go. Here's some gunshots.
That's right, Bad Maniacs. It's that game. Now,
So I have beaten this game how many times?
So yeah, if you say words like edge or stupid, those will be red words. And that'll make Shadow evil.
I've beaten this 15 times. Gotten all 10 endings.
Edge, edgy,
The edge.
What color is cringe? Ooh.
Cringe is green for good.
You say cringe is good?
No, cringe is bad.
Cringe is
I say
great.
cringe is bad, but
Cringe is neutral then.
wait, this is Shadow.
It's the only thing I can remember. And that gruesome image.
Send it to me, Pillow. I'll do it for you.
Is HTTPS good or bad? Krogo's mission is to make cringe very large today.
When they put S at the end, that means it's secure, right?
And why can't
So that's
I
good.
remember anything? And who is this Maria?
Yeah, Shadow's gonna be in
Maria
a
is
movie
definitely
at the
good.
end of this year.
Anyone cringing to this stream?
Cringing.
Maria good.
Maria good.
She's the angel on Shadow's shoulder, while the person we're about to see is the devil.
Thanks. What's up, Dragmire?
What's up, Dragmire?
Depending on your choices, we may hear that wonderful line later.
Yeah. There's a lot of classic lines in this game, but you can only hear them if you go on the right path.
Yeah. That line is on a certain path. I don't know if I want to say what path it's on, though.
Who decides where a word is green or red?
You know I'm Shadow.
I think it's Dr. Eggman's latest algorithm.
Love those machines.
The machines decide.
Machines decide what are good and bad for us.
Eugene, if you were a human being and you had to look and say which color, green or red? Because I'm seeing more green than red.
More green than red
Okay.
right now.
I need
Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty nice.
The people are trying to make him go evil.
They're trying. USA. Ooh, is USA a good word?
All
or a
the
bad word?
music in general in this game is really good. And I've played this game too many times.
Oh, is Sean Schemmel?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I'm glad you noticed. And depending on what path we're going to be on, we may hear him quite a
Yeah, but
bit.
is Sean Schemmel like a good word or a bad word? Nerds. Nerds could
All
be
right.
a good word.
Do I want to say what path that classic line is on or no?
Huh?
So you're going for the good path, right?
Yeah, we're doing good. I see more green.
Kayla's already on the first level, and like she said,
Krungo's gone evil. Dark Krungo. Oh
Dark Krungo.
no. Evil.
so she's gonna go for the good path on this level. But again, depending on how the word cloud changes, when she enters the next level, we'll reevaluate and see if she goes on the good path, the evil path,
Yeah.
or the neutral path.
Give me your gun, though. I need that.
Is Addy good or bad?
It looks
Addy
like,
is great.
It looks like neutral's not gonna have much of a chance unless
That's
it
good.
just becomes too hard to tell between good and evil words.
You only play
Is
Shadow
Kayla
for the
good or
good
bad?
ending.
Is Chrono a red word?
Krungo is a red. Dark Krungo.
Krungo.
Cringio.
Ouch.
Yeah, so yeah, the starfish is Black Doom, right?
Yeah, he's bad.
So he's introduced for this game. He's telling Shadow that he needs to
Get back here.
and that he needs to kill all the gun soldiers, but not hurt Black Doom soldiers. Leave those alone.
Which are the aliens. But if you want, we're doing the good path for this level, so we have to destroy the aliens.
Right. So because you're on the good path, you're not. Even though there is a counter for how many gun soldiers you're killing right now, that's not what you're going for.
No, and you can go to the menu and select what mission you want to focus on, but your two people will show up to like be your angel and devil throughout the level.
Yeah,
but
it just automatically switches sometimes, right? It's
yeah.
Like if you kill a soldier or something,
What's
it'll
up
switch.
for?
Well, they'll just be hanging out in the level. Like Sonic would have been right here. But whatever character you have as your proverbial angel or devil hanging out next to you, it'll show with the little arrow right above your objective.
I can't believe the algorithm made that decision.
Like there's Black Doom again.
I think Edge is getting bigger and bigger because people keep commenting on how big it is.
Whoa, Edge is so large.
92, let's go.
All right, is Metacritic good or bad?
Is word cloud good or bad?
Evil. Give me your gun.
Assassinate Peter Koala.
No.
Butchered his name.
So we have checkpoints in this game. For those of you who don't know, so Shadow has a morality system, right? Most of the missions require you to destroy a lot of things. Well, the problem is if the level was just linear, you know, it went on and then it just had an ending, you wouldn't be able to accomplish that goal because you're probably going to miss something. So there he is, he's back. So
You're gonna let Shao use guns in the next Sonic movie?
probably not.
You
But
don't think so?
no,
Oh, he's got to have at least one gun.
I don't think
Maybe
he's
like an
gonna have a gun.
alien.
Maybe he could look at a gun.
Give me my shadow
say
rifle.
They had a gun in the last one.
Hey, Omo Chow gun. Just in case you love Omo Chow or hate him, he's here to cause trouble.
Oh, yeah, see, you could have this gun. It's cute.
Shoot Omo Chow, please. But so the checkpoints are also warp points. You can use them to warp between different points on the level, and that's very useful if you're going through for one of the many objectives that requires you to destroy a certain amount of things, because you're probably gonna miss something.
Let's see if we can get Dave on the word cloud.
Dave,
There he is.
is he good or is he bad?
And
Dave's
yeah.
not here to defend himself
yeah,
right
there's a
now.
lot to take in about this game, but after you watch it for a while, you'll get the hang of it.
It's a fun game.
People just
Andy Cap is green.
Andy and Cat.
Andy and Cap.
Dave is neutral.
They have to be together.
Maybe.
Yeah, Omocho gun's pretty cool. I mean, I never expected him to take this form.
Big Louie. Pretty sure Shadow the Hedgehog and the word cloud were requests on that one request website you set up one time. Ooh.
Well, don't worry.
We're finally making good on some requests. Here we go.
I also just like this game. I played it too much.
I think this is the stream that Kayla's been most excited about.
I've been very excited for this stream. So if I just grab the emerald, that's the neutral path.
All right, good.
Most of the neutral paths are just getting to the end of the level and grabbing the emerald, or just
Toilet good or
getting the
bad?
ring. Toilet is
Bad.
toilet bad. Now let's see if I got all of the bad guys. I think I might have actually missed one of the black arms, which is a problem. Oh no, I got them all. Sweet. Sometimes I miss one, and then we have to go back. Get him. Got him. All right.
Sandler's back here. You got it?
Classic line.
No, well done.
No bad.
Disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight.
Ooh.
Good job.
Got the hero mission done.
Still a lot of green, honestly.
Yeah,
it
that's
might be
green.
sticking with green.
Ooh,
Is
and you got
Sandler
an
good or
A-rank.
bad?
That's the best.
Sandler is bad. There you go.
Iceless is good.
Very curious where we end up, gamers.
You say there's more green, but Edge is pretty big.
Edge is super. It's on the edge. It's still pretty green though, mostly green.
All right, well, if you say so.
What do y'all think?
Edge is so big.
It's the same president too from Sonic Adventure 2. In case you're worried.
This isn't the president, right?
But that's not, this is the gun commander, but we'll see, we may see the president soon.
This is another new character they introduced for this game.
Gun commander.
Oh, Adam. As in Adam Sandler, that goes in the...
Do you think this screen looks more green, or do you think it looks more red now? I'm just asking you.
Green.
You're just sticking with green.
Yeah, I would agree.
More green.
I gave you an order, soldier. He's evil and he's the enemy.
But you know, I love his shuffling.
Hopefully we'll see that. Hopefully we'll go see the president's desk.
They're being bloomed out of existence with that lighting. Oh, two emeralds.
Now that was sweet, Shadow.
Thank.
Well, I'm not
Oh,
here to
yeah,
save
good
you.
point, Ocelot.
Thought you might say something like that. How about a little friendly competition?
Don't waste my time.
By the way, I'm still here.
Don't forget about me, Shadow.
Third Chaos Emerald. Our mission here.
He's got things to do.
Now get
Yeah, I don't know about that, Neo. That might have been a bad decision.
Welcome to the next level. Let's go.
Whoa!
Get back here.
Dr. Claw.
All right. Still looking most green.
So I guess you're going good.
You gotta see Kayla's route.
Yeah. You know what this means, gamers?
What's in
You have secured the line.
What do you have to do for the good mission?
Shoot that ship.
Oh, okay.
Ow.
Well, good luck.
I got a tip. I got an idea.
You have strats.
I have strats.
But
It involves getting hit, though.
I mean, edge is the biggest word. There's no doubt there. In fact, I think in the second biggest word is Shadow, right? And he's evil, apparently. I thought Shadow was undecided. Oh well. I guess he's got red on him.
he uses guns, though. I don't know.
No, yeah.
All right.
Sonic's a good one.
You're right. Shadow
Always
should be
up.
neutral. We just don't know.
We don't know. This is who I am.
don't know yet.
Confused.
Jiggies is a green word. This isn't fair.
Jiggy's good.
Yeah, we should just remove Jiggies from the pool of words. That's cheating. It keeps getting said by the bot.
Ah,
Damn, not
The
here.
secret strat.
so that was an on-purpose death.
Yes. Don't hit the checkpoint and keep cheesing it.
So because it's keeping the health of the jet.
It's keeping the health of the jet, but it's by not jumping on the checkpoint, the progress kind of restarts.
So it gives you an easier chance at shooting it as long as you have the lives for it.
Yeah.
Let's follow the vehicle.
Let's follow the vehicle.
How many lives do you have?
I have 5.
Hopefully you can do it in that many.
Oh yeah, you can. Once it starts getting green, then I'm gonna.
Don't worry, the algorithm is magically going to make Jiggies neutral.
Nice.
I was trying to remove it, but it didn't quite work.
There you go. So I think I'll do one more death, and then I'll probably just stick with this.
Actually, I could probably
Okay.
remove it. I just gotta.
Where's my bike? I don't know, homie.
Word. Yeah, I don't know.
He lost his bike. There's some other good lines in this game. Maybe we'll hear them, but they're not going to subtitle them,
Why is
unfortunately.
Dave a neutral word?
When I ran into this game, I got scared that my parents would hear when I died, and Shadow made us swear. Yeah, he's every time you die,
Every
he
time-
says that. I can't believe it. Like,
Every single time.
I knew this game was. People acted like it was supposed to be edgy, and I just assumed it's like, well, I guess it has Shadow and he has guns.
He curses a lot. Sonic will curse. Espio will curse. Knuckles will
Eggman is
curse.
bad for sure.
Eggman doesn't curse.
No, but he's bad.
He is bad, though. He's usually bad. Ow.
Oh, what's up, Green?
What's up, Bream?
How many times does the word have to be written for it to appear in the word cloud? I don't know. It will
I
change.
think I got it.
It'll change.
There you go. Did it.
Good job.
Oh man, that was quick.
Quick fight.
I
Great
think
work.
this only represents the
I
top
won't
50
allow
words
them
in
to
the
do
stream.
what they
So
want.
Sonic approves of my choice. So that was the alien escape pod? We destroyed it.
good job.
Perfect.
Ooh, is Chicago good or bad?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
Neutral.
I'll decide afterwards.
Ooh. You all have some time because we're actually about to start a boss fight, so you have some time to give me a different word cloud.
Ooh, a
Hand over
cutscene.
that Chaos Emerald, or else.
Yeah, we're doing good.
think you have a chance.
Ooh, is Frame good or bad though?
Freem is good.
Frame's probably good.
I don't take orders, especially from you. But I'm not here.
I mean,
to
he just
fight you
asked if
either.
everyone was doing good
I'm
tonight.
collecting
So
the
he's
emeralds to
gotta
find
be
my
good.
own answers. So why don't you just back off?
You still don't know your place, do you? Black Bull, I summon
This is Sean Schimmel's scary voice.
That's not a bull.
behold
He's here though.
wrath of Black Arms.
I feel like we gotta make a decision on Dave.
Ooh, now we're talking. Bring it on.
I thought Domino was on here in green, but I don't see Domino anymore. Domino.
How about if Dave doesn't show up in the next 10 minutes, he's bad.
Yeah. Bad Dave.
Ouch. I need to get some.
If Dave's bad, then this word cloud's going bad.
Domino's green.
And there's Domino.
Alright, he went that way. So this boss summons those little bat things to jump on, but the problem is sometimes he decides not to, and sometimes he does,
Texas,
and it still doesn't matter.
I heard there was a good Texas and a bad Texas.
I thought all Texas was bad Texas.
which one will we get tonight?
That Kayla says that all Texas is bad Texas. There you go.
That's my
Where does
announcement.
Pollo rank on this game?
Pollo ranks
Pollo.
very good.
Pollo very good.
Pollo is the best there can be. Alright, now I need guns. Alright.
Round Rock
Alright.
Donut.
Here's one of my chaos abilities. Chaos control.
Man. I'm right on the nose.
Kirby
Or
good or
eyes.
bad? I don't know.
As I.
Is Kirby good or bad?
Kirby is very good.
Kirby has only ever done good.
Got him.
Man,
So you get
that was sick.
multiple different chaos abilities, and that's based. Oh, I fell off the side. There we go.
Restart the level.
No, it's fine. Yay.
way,
So
alien
the more
What's up, Noble One?
evil aligned enemies you destroy, the higher the blue meter goes, and if you fill that up, you get either chaos control, and for boss fights, it just freezes them completely. For regular levels, it can make you zoop to the end of the level or just zoop very far, which is not very helpful if you're trying to destroy things. For the evil meter, if you fill that up, you get chaos blast, which just blows up things around you.
All right, this is what y'all were talking about earlier. The president's desk. Pay close attention.
Pay close attention to the desk.
It definitely won't zoom in on the element you're looking for or anything.
No matter what you fill up, meter you fill up, once you fill it up, you are invincible and you have infinite ammo. So it's very good to just blast things when your meter is full.
That meter.
Tell the commanding generals that the United Federation will never surrender to terrorists.
He's watching multi-tap VODs on that monitor.
Whoa.
This planet was once saved from tyranny and annihilation by you two heroes.
Whoa.
Now mankind
Wow.
must protect its peace at all costs. We must stand united to defend our
BB
world
Eldrizzy.
against the invaders.
How's that work looking? Does it look green to you?
Looks more green. to
Yeah,
me.
when was that photo supposed to be? Was that during Sonic Adventure 2 or Sonic
He's gonna
Heroes?
say the line though. We got.
Oh, okay,
We got to be. Then I'll answer that question.
Gotta zip it.
It's a very important line.
Pillow says it's more red though.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Not necessary.
There you go.
Isn't that
Wasn't necessary.
Tails?
Do we get Jiggies?
He swears a lot. So
We can't control Shadow.
yeah, that's the thing. 'Cause so I guess Sonic Heroes is the only time they could have taken that picture because like Shadow was assumed dead at the end of Sonic Adventure 2.
After he said
He
that,
was a bad
gets
guy
in the
pretty
bad
much the
word cloud.
entire
Yeah,
game.
he was a bad guy except when he was in space, so it had to be Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
And I
Wait,
mean,
when did Dave become bad?
This is just too
Oh yeah, because he
easy.
didn't show up.
Guess it's
Dave can change this if he shows up.
The red
But
is
until he shows up, he's bad.
it is looking more red now. I don't know. Who judges this red or green?
I say it's red. It's red.
Oh no.
Well, okay, well, good thing we're at the circus park to do what my favorite egg wants to do. I forget what the mission is for the dark, though.
First, you have to find a.
Oh, I have to destroy. Oh, that one's actually super easy, and it's much. It might be quicker than Tails' mission.
Sorry, Tails.
Tails wants us to collect 400 rings, which is actually very easy to do in this level, but actually doing it in this level is fun. But like, this is a circus slash slot machine, and you know Sonic loves slot machines, so you can get those rings pretty quickly. But if we ignore all of the games, then we should be fine. What is Eggman like parks?
Not Shadow Fever.
Not Shadow Fever.
I'm sorry, what's Eggman's mission again?
Destroy the gun robots. There's only 20 of them, so it's very easy to do them quickly.
I did this all the time in Sonic Adventure too. But, I mean, that's kind of weird because Tails is to get the ring, so gambling good.
Well, actually, Eggman stole all these rings, so we're taking them back to where they belong.
A little bit of Robin Hood action.
Yeah. Sorry, Tails. I gotta shoot through you to get to the robots. What's pretty funny is that if you listen to a character that's not aligned with what you're doing, they'll complain about what you're doing. They'll also complain if you do what they want you to do, even if it's against their alignment. Like sometimes they're like, oh, you need to jump on these gun robots, and then you jump on the gun robots and they're like, hey, stop doing that. Like, what do you want me to do?
Keep your guard up, okay?
I can only do one thing at a time. What would you rather me do? I did what you said and you got mad anyways.
Find the computer room.
Find the computer room. I don't know if we're gonna hear that today. We might actually.
We already heard it just now.
Well, you gotta hear it again from Vector himself.
Uh-oh, Green's taking over again.
They realize that aligning with Eggman may not be the best idea.
Ooh, but HTTPS is evil.
He didn't like it. It made Tails mad. HTTPS is evil.
I still wish we had a decision on Chicago here.
Chicago good, Chicago evil? Guns good?
You went to Chicago Mutant, you decide.
You would put that on me?
Yeah.
What's up, everyone?
So here's my Chaos Blast, but I gotta use it.
The trip to Chicago was canceled and...
Well, Chicago did destroy me, so... But some people would argue that's a good thing, so I don't know. Deep Dish is evil. Any Chicago nuts in the chat today?
Uh-oh, you're getting too many rings.
I know. I know a solution.
Good solution.
So in this game, you don't actually lose all of your rings, clearly. You only lose about 20 when you get hit because of this level. Like, this is the only reason that exists.
Deep Dish, Deep Dish, Deep Dish. Summon the Deep Dish.
It also might be a bit much for some of these other levels with how often you can get hit.
Yeah, you get hit so often in this game.
No, not Deep Dosh.
Deep.
Oh no! Is Deep Dish good? And what's Deep Dosh is? No, Deep Dish is bad. Deep Dosh is good.
Did I get him?
Oh, frick! Baseball alleyway, Mario Land. Finally, they added Mario Land.
Deep Dosh.
Nice, nice.
So there should be only one or two more, I think, and then we've got this level done.
More of Eggman's next.
Oh, it's a Deep Dosh takeover.
Well, see, Deep Dosh is good, but Deep Dish is bad.
Got him. All right, we did it.
All right, good work.
Good job.
So again,
That is
Kayla
looking
took the evil path that time because Red was taking over. So we're gonna have to reevaluate again on this next level.
Eggman's okay with this, though.
Deep Dosh.
We can't be too good, though. We respect Eggman enough to not let him, you know, his circus be ruined. If you did, they mentioned in that cutscene after the first level that the first level is the only level where the gun soldiers will not attack you. Every level after that, they will attack you because the commander's like, Shadow's the enemy, beat him up. And now Eggman's here to put his bid for president in.
I'm at my limit. I have no choice. Send in the Eggman fleet. Charge!
Oh, will do.
Fully rendered Eggman.
He looks so good. And think about it, this is the last game they made before 06. Oh yeah, that's a nice JPEG.
I bet no one expected this baby.
No, this makes no sense because of where we came from.
To this brilliant flying fortress, to this planet over 2,000 years ago. It's magnificent. The perfect killing machine.
.jpeg. I don't even see it.
Terror in unimaginable ways.
There's Eggman.
deep dash deep dash deep dash deep
That's a
dash
dash.
deep dash deep dash deep dash deep dash deep dash deep dash deep dash
Still
deep
looking
dash,
more
deep
green.
dash, deep dash.
Deep dosh, deep dosh.
The problem is, I think I know what mission this is, so I think this might be okay. You might be fine.
Edge
So-
Dave.
So mostly green though, still, right?
I don't know, Edge and Dave, pretty big.
Sky troops.
I don't know. I see a lot more. I see what I want to see. Vegeta.
Daniel, as a neutral third party, what do you think you see?
Oh, between the
Red and green. I see mostly green. I don't know. There's a lot of small, but then Deep Josh is so large.
I would say maybe green, but maybe we should go neutral on this one. It's kind of too close to call.
That sounds fair. So when no one's seen a neutral path, the neutral is just getting to the end of the level.
Metro Boomin, shut up and make some drums to shadow the hedgehog.
Texas is red, dumbbot.
So good mission is turn off the temples in here, turn off their jewels. Bad mission is shoot down Eggman ships. Neutral mission, we're just going to the end.
And also, Black Doom was introduced in this game. He's a new character for Shadow the Hedgehog.
He's only in this game.
It doesn't really explain his origin unless you get a certain ending or take a certain path. So again, we might see it, but if we don't, then we can either play the cutscene or Kayla can explain.
Yeah, and the thing is, obviously, the interesting thing with the morality system in this game is invariably you will be stuck on a path because, like, it's all based on what choice you make in the prior level. So you can, as you just saw, can end up in a level where, with something having happened that you did not do at all. Like, they're like, oh, we lifted the ship up. Cool. I didn't do that. And actually, most of the time to get to this level, I don't think you need to do that. But that wouldn't even be the level prior to this. So it would be the level before this. Oh, there's a key here.
Deep dosh.
So hidden keys, there are some locked doors in the game, each level. And if you get 5 keys in the level, you can unlock their door.
Oh, nice.
I've only done that. I've only gotten all the keys on one level, and it was the first one because it's the easiest one to get everything for. But I didn't find the doors. Most of the time, I think the doors are just bonuses and sometimes shortcuts. So nothing that you really need to worry about.
No. That's weird. For some reason, I thought NSO already got that frog game, but I guess not. That's cool.
All right.
Door dash, deep dosh.
Ooh. Chicago good? Is it good?
It has Deep Josh.
Oh.
But Texas has turned green as well, so
Oh no.
Things keep changing.
things keep changing.
Kind of like Shadow.
Shadow doesn't know what he wants.
But deep
You
dosh
never
will
know.
always be
Are you
good.
still doing neutral on this one?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna look at the cloud again when we get to.
I think Dave is. I mean,
the next
Dave was
level.
neutral for a long time, but he's finally evil now.
Evil Dave.
So if you guys want Shadow to go on the evil road, say Dave's
some-
name a bunch.
Say Dave a lot.
Right now, I'm thinking it's looking more green
Yeah, it looks green.
So
to
you
me.
think people
because of that deep dosh.
deep dot.
Who's the worst villain in Sonic game history? Black Doom or
Mephiles?
Mephiles?
Mephiles has the cooler voice though. It's Dan Green. I love Dan Green's
He's
voice.
Blue Shadow without a mouth, right?
Yeah, and he was
Pretty cool.
He's pretty cool. I don't know if we ever needed an explanation for Shadow being Shadow, and I don't think I needed it.
I want Shadow's origins. What's
But
wrong
I
with
mean, this game's incredible, so why would I guess I'm okay with it. Apparently, so supposedly they were planning on doing like some sort of branching path system in Sonic Adventure 2, and they were going to do like the multiple endings. I'm glad that they didn't. It would have became this game. I mean, I like this game, but I'm glad they didn't make Sonic Adventure 2 like that.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a lot.
Obviously, perfect game.
It's a perfect game.
You should add good and evil commands where it just spams the words.
I wouldn't say Black Doom's the worst. I don't think Mephiles is the worst. I think they're engaged. And also the character designs for like the black arms and stuff don't really work for Sonic's aesthetic. Plus the fact that they rebranded a lot of those monster designs into Iblis monsters in Sonic 06. Like the worms are exactly the same monster. I guess they needed to get a lot of mileage out of this game. Aesthetics and assets.
Ooh, Shadow with an apostrophe.
All right, now we can use this power.
Good or bad?
The Zoop.
The Zoop.
He said,
Oh, look at him go.
It got through a pretty annoying segment,
Nice.
so I'm okay with it.
By Konami. Ooh, the Konami logo, I believe, is red.
All right. Gotta shoot this guy. So now we're about to enter a flying part.
a deep dosh pizza. The worst is Sonic Generation games for forcing old Sonic as a main character.
Old Sonic.
Old.
I don't think old Sonic being a character is a problem. I think it's the fact that they keep bringing him back and have nothing for him to do in 3D Sonic. He shouldn't be there. He didn't need to come into Forces. He doesn't need to be there.
He needs Julia White.
Yes, they do need Julia White.
That'll be the difference maker.
It would be.
It was Konami good or bad? I don't know. As of late.
All right, so I think this is the end, actually. There you go. We did it. All right. Neutral mission complete.
Wait, neutral wait a lot.
Ooh, I do agree. Deep Dosh is quite large, so looks like we're going green?
Well, I don't know.
Do you still think we should go neutral?
Looks like an even split, but I don't know. You're right. Deep Dosh is the biggest, so it must be.
Deep Dosh is the winner.
Shadow must want to be good.
He likes that.
I see a lot of red though.
Meet and disagree.
Dave, Edge, Krungo, Shadow, Phrase, those are ginormous words.
Guys, you know, we're actually almost at the end of the playthrough. We only have 2 more stages.
That's
I mean,
bullet ball.
You know what that means? We may get to play it again.
No.
It depends on our. My question is: Are we doing?
Low poly Shadow.
Are we doing neutral again? Are we doing good?
Mugen, you give the final word. What do you think?
Does that look like an even split?
Neutral, good,
Deep
bad.
Dosh is pretty large.
Neutral.
All right, neutral will make this level go by much quicker than either of the other missions.
Deep Dosh is gonna have to go evil.
Evil Dosh.
I mean, the forces of good have had it for too good for too long.
And you know, if we go neutral, we get the ending that everyone gets. Plus, we get to hear one of my favorite lines in this game. So I'm okay with this. All right.
Deep Dosh has gone evil.
Evil Dosh. we've used it up. It's good graces.
Deep Dosh.
So the neutral mission in this is, again, just beat the level. The good mission is destroy Eggman's ship, which is kind of annoying to do. So I probably would have failed that mission because it was pretty difficult to manage playing it yesterday. The bad mission, I don't remember what it was. I'm gonna assume it's destroying gun robots again.
Omega.
Yeah.
I need to.
Yeah, the gun robots. So
But so wait, are you going neutral?
I'm going neutral.
We're going neutral.
It looked too split down the middle.
We need the cats from.
I don't know. Deep Dosh just went evil though.
Deep Dosh. Yeah, but it's too late for it to affect this level.
Dr. Fresh is trying to tip the scales.
Well, you have until there's one more level left
Oh, there's only one
to make a
level left?
decision.
Oh, and it's definitely looking red right now.
Ooh, you're going evil then. Evil level.
Heck is evil.
But it could change.
So there are 6 stages, and each stage has at least 2 missions. The last stage, whatever mission you select, that defines the exact ending you get. Like all these other paths we're taking, oops, hello Eggman. They definitely do affect like what stage you're gonna get on at the end, but then you have that one final choice to determine which of those 2 endings for that stage are you getting.
It. Neutral's going evil.
Neutral's going evil?
No, every word is turning evil.
You just want to, so, alright.
Nothing more evil than being neutral.
I'm okay with this because we got through some annoying parts.
Fusion, this is your fault. No, it's the algorithm.
The algorithm.
I don't control it.
But don't worry.
I didn't. What? Oh, I'm sorry. What? Neutral is back to neutral.
I mean, honestly, considering how
That's what
quickly...
I don't think that's gonna help.
That's what the algorithm told me.
My concern was I didn't think we were going... I thought the playthrough was going to take so long that I wasn't going to be able to play it again.
Well,
but now we definitely are going to play it twice.
Because of the choices that have popped up so far, you've managed to get the speedrun route, apparently.
Yeah, and you know what that means?
What?
We gotta play it again.
Okay.
So you guys will all get to choose what we do in the next playthrough, and hopefully you get us a different ending. Because there's 10 endings, and we're about to get one of them.
I'll bring Deep Dosh back to the good side.
Deep
You convinced
Dosh.
me.
So I think this is the end of the stage, pretty much.
We can't.
There you go.
Deep Dosh on the side of evil.
Just a couple parting shots for Eggman.
Oh,
Alright.
you may get your wish, Jess.
Alright.
I feel like we're en route. Nice.
Yeah, I think we're en route. I don't know. It's looking real green.
Now,
Oh,
Doctor,
is it
you will
green?
tell me
Yeah.
I think the thing is...
Good.
Deep Dosh green.
I think we are getting that ending, though. I think no matter which ending we pick... Yeah, we're getting the good end. So we're going for the good ending on this path, it looks like.
What's up, everyone?
Deep Dosh is pretty green, so I mean, and you know Deep Dosh. But first, we gotta fight a boss. So there's time for people to sway it.
Is evil good or bad?
Evil is
We're
bad.
out there.
I was wondering.
Alright, I gotta fight.
Where the ROM gets corrupted.
And Omega.
Buffalo,
Egg breaker.
Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo,
You two
buffalo,
are going to
buffalo.
fight me? Move
There is a lot of red though, but
Buffalo's kind of neutral.
Doctor,
You can have good and bad
I need
buffaloes.
to know. Those
Are
androids.
you a good
the
buffalo
ones
or a
that
bad buffalo?
look like me. Am I?
Yes.
What?
What?
You and Omega are my creations.
Shadow's a
You
robot.
betray me as you stand here before me. So now, I will destroy you both, turning you into scrap metal.
Oh no.
Buffalo, 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 buffalo.
Shadow's
Chicago,
like
buffalo,
completely
buffalo,
defeated
buffalo.
about the fact that he's in the android.
It's so sad when you find out you're a robot.
Man, I hate when that happens.
But you gotta be part of the algorithm.
I do like being part of an algorithm.
Thin Dosh? Ooh, Thin Dosh might be better than Deep Dosh. My favorite kind of pizza.
You asked for it. No more
Oh,
Mr. Nice
you made him
Guy.
upset.
Time to crush you once and for all.
Are robots good? AI?
Everybody's good?
Next time,
I don't know.
There you go.
The word cloud will tell.
And what do you think AI is going to say about itself? Come on.
Who knows?
An
Stuff
android.
Dosh.
Admittedly, the level we're about to go to, the dark mission, I don't like it. Daniel watched me play through it and it wasn't fun.
don't say things like that, Kayla. Don't say things like that. You may sway the vote.
Sway the vote to the mission, I'm gonna get angry.
It's kind of hard to tell.
I mean, it looks pretty even.
Detroit Dosh.
The problem is, at the final stage of each route, you can only pick a good or a bad mission. There's no neutral. So I don't know.
So you have to go. There's
I
no neutral
picked
choice.
one.
Only good or evil.
It's still looking pretty 50-50.
It's like good on the left, evil on the right.
Oh man, it's just like Sonic Adventure 2.
This ultimate life form they keep referring to is the Black Hedgehog, and he died.
Camera can't keep up with
And
Kayla.
I'm its copy. I must
I'm
be the
moving
android
fast.
Dr. Eggman created,
Nanep is a left Dosh.
and it's clear what needs to
Is
be
Wolverine
done.
good or bad?
Doctor,
Mostly good. Oh, and we love when he rides in on his jet ski.
That's the cutscene,
Canada,
Daniel, I
Canada,
told you,
Canada,
where it
Buffalo,
kept playing it
Buffalo,
over and over, and I
Chicago,
kept trying to
Canada,
skip it, and then I realized it's just because I got it from a different angle.
You need each angle.
Shadow's not thinking that hard about it. Alright, so I have a little bit. Does it look more red to you?
using the control
I feel like
will let me lead
there's a
toward
good
other rails
spread
jammed
There's
of
a-
the red.
How do you feel about
But deep
Canada?
Dosh is the biggest word.
Deep Dosh is the biggest word.
Oh, I don't know.
We have a little while to figure it out.
How do you feel about water in Canada?
I missed, I died. Oops.
We have a little more time. Water good.
Water is very good. Canada's pretty good.
Kayla says Canada.
I haven't been to Canada, but I assume Canada's good.
You just assume that's good.
Yeah.
But what about those video game prices in Canada?
Ooh,
All right.
okay, that's bad. But that's not the Canadians' fault.
What about those Canadian cartoons?
Oh, really good.
Really good.
I love me some Canadian cartoons.
If I had to decide, I would say that good is winning because
Good
it
is
has
winning.
the bigger words.
True.
It's
And that's what
tough call.
and that's ultimately what the people support is the words.
It's a tough call.
right.
I think good wins out if
And
we
I
have
mean-
to decide between good and evil.
And we have another playthrough at least ahead of us, honestly.
Yes.
Because I mean, look, do you see how quickly we're gonna beat this game? We're gonna beat it in under an hour, so we'll be able to play at least one more time.
Not over yet.
Not over yet. But this would have been my objective for the bad route mission.
Good is
Destroying those. You set off the generators and the problem, or those lava defense things, but that means you set those up and that makes the level a lot harder to navigate because it spews lava everywhere. Like this part is the same, but the areas where those boilers are become a lot more flooded in lava.
Chicago Museum.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Multitap. Hey, guess the trip to Chicago was canceled then.
He just fades away.
Besides, the people want the ending where Shadow kills Eggman.
Chicago, Chicago,
Well, Jazz does.
Chicago, Chicago,
Jazz
Chicago,
wants it, he's getting it.
Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. Cancelled.
Oh no!
I was worried.
You can't spell canceled without Canada.
I was worried that we were going to skip this beautiful boss fight with Eggman, so I'm glad that we get to experience it at least once.
I just don't know. Is Canada gonna stay neutral?
That's up to Canada.
You missed
Oops.
a couple of them.
There may be more.
But if Kayla dies, you'll hear another one.
I only died a few times. But I could... you might see, depending on where we end up after this playthrough, yeah, we'll definitely be wanting some counters for those words.
Swear counter.
Swear counter, the shadow counter. He usually only does it when he dies, but you hear it in cutscenes too. I'm wondering if we're going to hear other characters swear this playthrough.
Just zoop on through.
Spun through. Now, hopefully, we avoid a situation where we play through this game twice and we get to the stage again. If we do end up in the stage again, I will purposefully go for the dark ending, just because we gotta have a slightly different ending. Ouchie.
Ouchie.
And whatever you do, don't try anything funny.
Oh, I promise.
So is this game Sonic Adventure 3?
I thought Sonic 06 was supposed to be.
Oh.
The thing is, you don't play as other characters. You only play as Shadow in this game. You only play as Shadow. You have other friends, but
No, they had Sonic Heroes between this game
Yes.
and Sonic Adventure 2.
yes, they did.
Oh. So this is Sonic Adventure 4?
Don't you touch it.
Yeah. Shadow Adventure 3.
Shadow Adventure Free. All right.
Nice.
So now we're about to fight our final boss and get the first ending of the night. Another A rank.
Perfect.
I'm glad Shadow approves.
Somebody touch my emerald.
All right.
Ooh, is Johnny Test good or bad?
And
Bad.
you too,
Bad.
Omega. It certainly looks as if you've, well, done quite a bit of damage.
I'm gonna assume this is the ending that everyone probably gets at least once, because it's basically the neutral ending, where you're just zooping to the end of the game.
This is the ending that Deep Dosh decided.
Yes.
You will regret ever having created me. You're going straight to hell.
Why, you
She
little,
said it.
You're nothing but pieces of scrap metal. Once I'm done with you, you'll be thrown in the junkyard. You will feel my wrath.
With my slot machine.
With my latest and greatest invention.
Do you wish that you also had a machine like this? Hopefully he says the line. What's funny is I think the first time ever, the first
Is that
time
a
ever
Metal Gear sound?
I ever fought this boss, it's gonna. He did it.
Shadow fever.
He said the line.
Said the line.
Yeah, again, depending on what route you go, certain characters pretty much do just disappear from the story. Because, I mean, at the end here, especially, obviously, you're focusing on fighting Eggman as the final boss, so sorry to all the Black Doom fans on this playthrough.
Yeah, no, that's just how the game is that it will not... you have to follow a certain path for, I guess, the story to be mostly cohesive. Like, if you just basically follow in a straight line from the beginning to the end, most of the characters are going to be, you know, featured in that same route.
But you gotta get all the endings to piece together the whole time.
Well, yes and no. Basically, you beat the game 10 times to get all 10 endings, and then you get the chance to play the final story where you actually get the true facts about what Shadow is and everything with Black Doom. Because, I mean, what's interesting is whatever plot that Black Doom is planning, he kind of mentions it, but he doesn't really elaborate on it until the last story. And it's making it sound like he's gonna try and, like, just take over the Earth and destroy everyone. I love Shadow Fever.
We will not be playing through the game 10 times, but it looks like we are going to get a second playthrough at least.
Yeah, see, most playthroughs of this game may take about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It all depends on what missions you get, but we got all the missions that I was able to do super duper quickly. So beating it in less than an hour is pretty good. There you go. 48 minutes.
I accidentally dropped my drawing pen onto the pad by accident and it almost made me unfollow.
Oh no!
Sorry, Doctor.
Ooh, I'm seeing a lot of red, which is probably where we're gonna go for the next playthrough. We'll start red. Because we got the first ending. And this is a good ending. Alright. There you go. Well, so the deal with that machine is you have to hit it before the third reel finishes in order to guarantee you get a good effect for yourself. Otherwise, it's just going to be something that will hurt you, probably. Or if they are all different, then nothing happens.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
I made you, and this is how you repay me?
It shouldn't be helping Shadow.
Android. The ultimate battle life form created by Eggman. You may have created me, Doctor, but I will now lead this empire and androids will rule. This is who I am.
This is who he is.
Do you remember all that Tonka and Barbie shovelware that Kayla said were her like cherished childhood games? Can you imagine a world where you played those games and then Shadow the Hedgehog enters your life? Probably looks pretty good.
Time to do it again.
What are you saying, Nugent?
I'm just saying, after enough Shark Tale GBA, you might find this game pretty good.
Do you want... So this is mostly red, correct? We're gonna go red. I think we're gonna go red.
According to Kayla, it's mostly red.
So what do you think? Is it...
Yep, you're right. Mostly red.
Mostly red. Plus, we've already done the good thing for this one, so it probably makes more sense.
We're gonna make some funny decisions.
So, Cargo, the reason that the slot machine had Shadow Fever is because he has all those shadow androids. So he needs to use it to power up his shadow machine, all his shadows, but, well, it doesn't really help if I'm the only one benefiting from it. Alright, we're ignoring Sonic. We're gonna destroy people. But they're alive. See, they're okay. He's okay.
Hey.
He's not hurt. He's just disappointed in my life choices.
Reaching up and frozen.
I wonder if they're gonna say their classic line, Mr. Yujinaka is okay. They will say that sometimes. They say all sorts of things. They'll be like, Mr. Yujinaka is okay. And I don't know what they define as okay. But he apparently is okay. Alright. We gotta destroy a bunch of these guys. Black Doom is gonna explain how the game works, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite parts of the game is just Black Doom saying trivial things about the gameplay while you're doing it. Even
Press
though he's
the
supposed
X button to
dig
switch
going.
weapons.
There's like a simple light pattern puzzle in one level, and he goes devilish device.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Cookie?
What's up, Cookie? What's a cookie? Oh, I got beat.
Cookie, I don't know if you heard the news about Cookie, but I'm sorry that happened, Cookie.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
I hope you're doing okay.
I hope you're doing well.
Hope you're doing okay, Cookie.
Good to see you all the same.
This is a game that can elicit many feelings. I hope it elicits good feelings.
Show's gonna get a 5-star rating. Oh no. Destroy these fools.
Give me your weapon. You can hit people with anything. I want my chicken gun.
Deepest Josh? Oh no.
Sucks things in. He doesn't like it when I hit his friends though. Sorry, Sonic. I'm here to ignore you.
Deep Josh getting smaller.
Can I can suck the people in. That's kind of crazy. I haven't done that on a human being before, so I was really surprised that it worked. Bye. Okay.
Is that a Billy Hatcher egg?
I think it's supposed to be a Billy Hatcher reference, yes. So I think I may have missed one. Or maybe I didn't. I thought there was only 3 at the end of the level, so I think I missed some. They like to hide in the corners.
That's what the teleporters are for.
That's what the teleporters are for. This is when we gotta slow it down a little. But it's so cool to do it. See? So I missed 2 exactly. Back to the beginning. Time to. This is what the backtracking feature of the game is. Oh my gosh, the egg is
looking up
explosive. I didn't realize the egg kept getting larger. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, Kayla, I don't know if you know, but Cookie lost their house, so.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Cookie. I'm so sorry.
I've never had anything that heavy happen, so.
I'm sorry.
I just don't even know.
Well, there's one of them. There should be one more.
But I am glad that you and all your cats are okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Your cats and your family, of course.
Yeah.
And the big egg.
Egg? Nah,
Sonic's the new Omo Chow.
I didn't think he was saying that much.
He's disapproving of my life choices. I haven't done anything recently.
Well, so I think Kayla might have already said it, but on the other levels, especially after you do the evil mission on this one,
There he is. It's a lot harder.
gun soldiers start shooting at Shadow. But yeah, if you were just talking about what happens after they get hit, then yeah, they just lay there.
Yeah, they're okay. But they're in the egg right now, and I can't guarantee their success. Yeah, that's what happens when you backtrack.
It's just based on time, rings, and score.
Yeah, it's all about score. And obviously time.
All about score.
It's all score, unless it's a boss, then it is just time. But for the score, obviously a lot of your score is just going to be determined by how quickly you beat the level. So you get fast.
The black aliens have hit 6 major cities around the world, and every city is reporting significant damage and casualties. Among them, Westopolis is receiving
I don't know. It's looking more green to me.
Defense system.
I would say it's more red.
Westopolis has been almost completely
Again,
well, that's your opinion.
And I mean,
that's my opinion.
Do we want to go neutral?
Hedgehog in Westopolis.
Shadow? Deploy the troops now, and if you find Shadow with the black aliens, then kill
It does
them
look
all.
more red to me.
What happens if you just get the same ending?
Well, if we end up somehow at the same exact stage, I will purposefully pick the other ending.
Okay.
Because that last mission determines which ending you get. So if we somehow end up back at the lava fields again, I will not do the same path. And it will not get the same ending, even if it's what the people would crave. More Eggman death.
I can see why the word cloud was gone for a while. What?
Would you say that looks more red still?
Is it that hideous? When's the last time you've seen a word cloud anywhere? I feel like they were like a trend or a fad and then they disappeared.
Well, shoot!
I don't think they've announced the results for that Capcom poll.
They better do it soon.
They're still figuring it all out, figuring out how to spin it.
Yeah, it looks really red. The people want Shadow to go dark.
Evil Shadow.
You don't remember anything, do you? But you will in time. But now,
Evil dog.
there's no time to waste here. Go and access the
Ooh, we're going to break it, hack into the mainframe.
Hacking.
Got it.
I see a bit of neutral though.
Do you think this is neutral, or do you think it's red or green?
Do
you think it's equally red and green?
Delicious deep dodge.
I mean, I know I said not to say this before, but if you were deciding what to do, Kayla, you wouldn't want to do the evil path on this one, right? Because how annoying the mission is.
It wasn't that bad, honestly.
Really? Okay.
It's not. No, I was talking about a difference. There's two cyber levels.
Oh, okay.
This is not that bad.
Well,
Could be worse.
If you think it looks more evil, then go evil.
I feel evil.
So, I mean, this is literally supposed to be Shadow is inside a computer.
I am in the United Federation's mainframe. I am hacking into the FBI's servers.
This is digital Shadow.
Digital cyber Shadow. Still regular Shadow.
Are you still trying to decide which path to go get?
I have a moment to figure if I am.
Rouge is the good path.
Well, the thing is, all paths end basically at this, because like this is an evil level, so I think there is only a good and a bad path on this level.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, they're both ending in the exact same place, basically.
Yeah.
So I mean, it doesn't really matter until the end of the level.
All right. Well.
Maybe I should wait till the end of the level to look.
Okay. It is kind of hard to tell right now, looking at the word cloud. I would maybe side with the evil.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
That red block is a firewall designed to.
If you were Shadow, would you be evil or would you be good?
I feel like one of these words got judged incorrectly.
Which word was that?
Shouldn't green be red?
What?
I don't know.
We're in the
If I were
internet.
Shadow, I would be Shadow. I am what I am.
I am all. I am all. I am. He's a lot of things. Confused is one of them, for sure.
I am at all these.
Ooh. There's no ending for that.
Green, 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 green.
You're making it red.
No, green is green.
Green is green, but for how long?
Agent said that it should be red for some reason.
Well, but I'm not the algorithm.
You are the algorithm in your mind.
It does kind of look like a Mega Man X7 level. Huh.
Think you can make it down there?
Green and red are red and green. Red is red, and green is green. Fusion, you are an android. We don't know what determines. It's some kind of advanced algorithm.
Ooh, X7 will definitely be red. It has a character named Red in it.
I am seeing a lot more red, honestly. And again, luckily with this level, the objectives are super close together, so I'm not missing much.
Shadow elevator.
He's hanging out.
Doesn't look safe, honestly. But I guess it's digital, so it's okay.
The good thing is also...
Hang in there, Shadow.
I don't know what I was going to say was the good thing. I don't know. I forgot already.
There's nothing good about being stuck in it.
Oh, no. I guess just the good thing is that we're going to be seeing some levels that people probably want to see. New levels.
Fresh content.
Fresh content. Ouch.
Ooh, Pokemon Red or Green. Both Pokemon Green
Fire
and Red are red because
oh, what's up,
their
Joe?
sprites are horrible.
What's up, Joe?
Joe, hello. We didn't own Sonic Heroes and we didn't own Shadow the Hedgehog.
But I own both. Don't worry.
I at least saw Sonic Heroes at like kiosks at stores, but Shadow the Hedgehog I never saw until Kayla played it the last few days.
Yeah, I just played it for like a week. I've experienced so many great things, and they all came from this game. And I don't mean it ironically. Like I don't know what my problem is, but I'm really enjoying this game quite a bit.
I guess it was never worthy of a Blockbuster rental. I don't know what we rented at Blockbuster at the time.
Boing.
Probably wrestling games or something.
Alright.
We did get Sonic Adventure 2, obviously, and then I think we got DX eventually.
But I need to do this.
There's an entry.
Yeah, there's messed up parts like that in this game where you have to break the robots to continue.
They get mad.
Then the good side will tell you, don't do that.
So that would have been our hero objective, but we determined we were going evil.
We're going evil.
He's hanging in there.
A great image.
It's funny when like you miss the objective and sometimes you get really mad, but eventually you're just like, I guess, oh, there we go. That was funny.
Sometimes hitting the enemy robot still doesn't help you platform. That's classic Sonic gameplay.
Classic Sonic gameplay.
3D Sonic.
Yeah, it's not, they definitely get mad if like you pass their objective, but then eventually they're just kind of like, they just act like this is normal. Alright. I'm going down. You want me to come here, don't you? This is the goal. Use a chicken gun.
Work.
Give me your gun.
Don't get squished.
So that part we navigated was the harder part of this.
It seems like a useful gun.
Oops. The only time, one of the few times you're gonna want to spin dash in this game.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could do it.
You can't. Like, I think this is the first time when I played this level to do this objective. That was the very first time I actually found out I could do that. Like, I can spin dash in this game? At what point do I need to do that? This is one of the few times you need to spin dash. You can do it anytime you want, but you don't really benefit from it usually.
Danger elevator.
There you go. Alright. Oh yeah, I do need to switch weapons, because this will not help me.
That's like the kind of advice I give. Kayla, use that.
Do that.
So the thing is, I need to destroy something, and the chicken gun will not help with this.
No. At least you know. But it wants you to have the chicken gun.
I don't want the chicken gun. And the interesting thing is, despite the fact that these mechs are here... Oh, never mind. They will shoot me. I was so used to them never shooting me. I was about to say, oh, they'll never shoot me. They proved me wrong. I shouldn't have said anything.
Shadow, don't fall.
Stupid mouth. But I do need more bullets anyways. Darn it, Shadow.
Use that. It is silly. Go and destroy Twitter.
Oh, I'll do it. Twitter has
eggs
it
good or bad?
It depends on...
They can be good and then they can turn bad.
Smelly eggs. Smelly bad.
Neutral.
Eggs bad.
You need the egg to do evil.
Boy.
They're gonna shoot me again and I'm gonna be mad. See, they're ignoring me. I guess it's because I was staring at them too much. I want to aim at this. There you go. I did it!
Good job.
Nice.
Hooray.
I think evil is taking over.
Evil is
Whatever
taking over.
happens to the humans
But
is
Deep
no
Dosh still big.
concern of mine.
Deep
But mostly evil.
But mostly
Cloud Domino's still
got
good.
Shadow, you got Edge. Whoa. The switch up though. I don't know.
Perfect.
Dosh is getting larger.
No internet.
That's mostly red.
It's very weak to bull hits. Hey, you remember the president? He's gonna look at his desk again.
We've received a report.
Hey, it's me. I broke the mainframe.
Our ground troops have successfully pushed back the black aliens from
I guess you can choose, like, you can choose good, you can choose evil, or you can choose neutral.
There's also reports
Yes.
So it's up to you.
But sometimes you can't choose neutral. You have to make a choice.
Yeah, sometimes you only have two choices.
Does the president ever curse? I don't know. I don't remember him cursing.
I don't think he does.
But everyone else seems to curse in this game, so why not?
Well, certain characters will not do it. The president won't do it.
He would never.
Amy and Cream don't do it. I don't think Rouge does it.
Cream should have done it.
She should not.
She learned it from Shadow.
Still looks mostly red to you guys?
Yeah.
We must stand united to defend our world.
Daniel's not sure.
Mostly evil.
It's red. It's red, sure.
There's all
Oh, it's definitely red.
Shadow is very red.
So evil. That word cloud's evil.
Evil.
Oh, we're gonna go to the spooky castle now. The mission in here is not that bad.
Pumpkin Hill Zone.
Spooky castle.
Where am I?
Whoa, I don't know.
Isn't that Dr. Eggman?
There he goes.
Deep Dosh is still the biggest word.
He can tell me about those black creatures.
Hurry, Shadow.
We'll do it. We gotta enter the spooky we're on.
Dregman.
What?
What does that mean?
And more importantly, is it good or evil?
Dregman.
Probably not good.
Eggman, not
Alright,
good.
we're in a spooky castle.
This way.
Evil Dosh, oh no.
Amy. But since we're evil, we can't help Amy.
Yeah, do you want to help Amy find Cream? It's too late. We already committed to evil. We're gonna help Eggman out because we love Eggman.
I do the
And
bad
love
thing.
evil.
Whoa. Lifting that was evil.
So hitting the robots is evil, even though
Wait, what?
doing the Eggman mission is the bad mission. So it doesn't make sense. Like, why is the bad mission, well, the one where if we destroy his robots, it's still bad?
Yeah, that really doesn't make sense.
Because the aliens are here, so hitting the aliens is good. So by mutual exclusion, that means that hitting Eggman's robots bad. So no matter what you do, you do have to light at least one lantern.
Oh,
You can't progress without lighting that. But I mean, you can if you were just doing the hero path, you could ignore this now.
Cool trick.
But I love to spin. But what if I want to?
Need help.
Set to float around the set area and then return. If you need to get down, you need to jump off.
Shadow has been in many Olympic games.
If you need to get down, you need to get down. Try going down.
They're very.
They must have had some like rough play tests with people not looking down or wanting to go down because they were scared of hits, because they say that a lot in this game. Go down.
Go up. Go down. Have you tried going down? Oops, that's okay. I think that one's up there.
Players are lost. They don't know what to do. Oh, don't worry. I got this. Shadow, use that. Okay, there we go. You fixed it. Get down, Mr. Shadow. Shadow, just do it, okay? Just win.
Go down, wars.
Use that war.
So I'm trying to remember.
Just do what you're supposed to, Shadow.
I'm doing it.
What's wrong, Shadow? Does my castle scare you?
Ooh.
Spooky castle. Shadow of all people is not going to be afraid of your castle.
I don't know, he might.
He's not speaking up. Scared stiff.
Shadow don't got much to say right now. He only says things when he's dying.
Are you scared like a baby? A scared baby?
You should be.
Dub brain good or bad?
Dub brain, very bad.
You're right. It's only
Dog barking.
Dog barking good.
Very good.
No one has ever said a bad thing about dog barking.
Oops, I missed. Take me back. Well, I missed it.
You're gonna have to go on the loop, Kayla.
I'm gonna have to loop around.
Shadow loop.
The loop.
Ew, spider.
So I guess at the next checkpoint. I'm trying to break the wall so I can get through, dude.
Dog barking. Dog barking. Dog barking. Dog barking.
Dog barking.
Dog barking. Dog barking.
He said the word.
Dog barking.
Well, he also says it if he gets hurt.
Dog barking.
I'm supposed to hit the robots to get through, dude. Alright.
Oh,
Should probably go back here.
Dog would be a good word, wouldn't it?
Dog meowing.
Dog good.
Dog
good.
always good.
Barking good?
Pretty good.
Barking good? Question mark.
There you go.
Nice.
Do you have any fire? That's number 3. More of the intruders are getting in now. Move quickly.
Hurry, Shadow.
Meowing is a very neutral word. Yeah, we don't have a cat's button, we just have a dog's button. What's up with that?
Never requested.
We got cat command though. And all the pictures are broken, but nope.
Hey, look, this is where all the chow went. They're here.
Oh, chow!
I don't know why Eggman has all these chow. I guess this is his chow garden? I don't know.
They've been relocated.
But you can hit them, and I don't want to hit them.
Wait, I gotta decide what buttons I have? No. Since when?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Squishy.
Bad vibration?
It's for the kids.
Well, those poor chow.
Oh, hold up. I think Mia has control over the buttons. If anything, I need more buttons. Yeah.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Multitap.
There's so much happening.
I can't see the game!
No.
Stop it!
I can see the game.
That's good.
As long as I can see the game.
Maybe, yeah, we should change it so the pop-ups appear on your screen.
Oh no.
So that way you know what's going on.
I do like to be involved.
Buttons.
There you go.
Buttons.
Wow, that was quick.
Wait, are buttons good or evil?
Definitely good.
I feel like they're
I'm
evil.
one step closer to getting the truth from the doctor. I will not let him interfere
Eggman's
with
there
my
too.
plans.
But despite us helping Eggman, we have to fight Eggman.
Perfect.
Remember when I played Wii?
Oh yeah. It's just like that one video.
I don't know. Things are still looking dark to me.
They're looking pretty
We
dark to
just
me.
leave
We
that
have a
on
boss
the
fight to
screen.
do though. So people could
Yeah.
change it and, you
That should
know.
be on the switching game screen, honestly.
Oh no, we know.
Doctor, I don't want to fight with you, but I need those Chaos Emeralds. I hold the secret to my...
Enough of this nonsense. The Chaos Emeralds belong to me.
Oh, so you know the secret command.
No one gets in my
I
way.
see. I was wondering how anyone could have brought up such a secret command.
Just as I will those
Well done.
creatures.
Guess I gotta fight him.
Now, let me show
Egg
you
breaker.
the power of my latest, greatest
Don't worry,
creation.
Egg Breaker is not the only boss in this game.
Well, this is kind of different from the last time you fought him.
It's a different setting.
Now
Yeah.
he's loose, and there's like trees everywhere.
And ghosts apparently, which I don't usually run into the ghost.
And Amy's here.
True. It's funny when you do some of these boss fights and you have like your ally is the person that you ignored in the previous stage.
But she'll still help you.
That's so nice of her.
I don't know what she does, but
I don't think she does anything.
she's getting
She got hit.
She's jumping.
We have 3 bean commands apparently. Bean.
Yeah,
That was pretty good.
We
Got him.
sadly could not save Cream because that was the good mission, and
We didn't.
the word cloud tells us that we must be evil. Hello, Bean.
One of the bean commands was broken. Oh no.
Sorry, Doctor, but that Chaos Emerald is mine.
Don't worry, we can fix bean too. We have the technology.
Save Bean.
It's
Save Bean.
just worth saving.
2023. Ooh. Green is catching up. I mean, Deep Dosh is pretty large, but I still feel a little bit of red energy coming from that.
There's an emergency.
What now?
Everything keeps happening to the poor president.
Well, he's apparently okay with just sitting in his office while everything's being destroyed.
Has Shadow won yet?
Oh no, his home turf is being destroyed. We're on that dark path, friends. And we're committing to the darkness?
I guess so.
Looks evil to me.
I'm going evil.
We're stuck in the evil. Shadow's leading an army.
Army of evil. We get to blow up a city. Feel good about it.
I am what I am.
Hatred and contempt for the humans.
And that's all that I am.
Ultimate life form, but the humans feared you and wanted to destroy you. And they did.
Bean 2 is back.
You must amass revenge on those humans. Unleash your anger and ultimate powers on them.
The future is here and everything needs to be
Alright.
destroyed.
Well, the evil path is this
Don't fall
way.
behind the times.
So no matter what mission you do, you're on a timer. You have 8 minutes or you're in trouble. So the dark mission
Happy birthday, Dreamcast.
is blowing up bombs.
I'll just try to find all the Sonic commands. Hey, Jim.
This is basically the same level as Westopolis.
Oh, Knuckles.
Knuckles is here?
Yeah, but we're not here to help Knuckles. We're here to blow up some bombs.
We're ignoring all of Sonic's friends and their good ideas.
Plectum's here to remind us that we're supposed to be destroying the bomb.
What, you don't see Knuckles as a bomb disarming kind of guy?
He's got big hands.
Yeah, he'll smash all those bombs.
Oh, that's true.
And he's good at finding things. So
This is true.
I did not watch the Knuckles show. I do not think I will be watching the Knuckles show.
There's not enough Knuckles in my Knuckles show to justify
I will-
watching my Knuckles show.
But I will watch the Sonic the Hedgehog, the 3rd movie. I'll watch that,
Oh yeah.
but not Knuckles.
Even if I wanted to watch anything on Paramount Plus, which sometimes I do,
Ads.
it doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
No.
Like, all their apps are broken. You gotta watch it in a web browser, pretty much.
Alright.
No word.
But yeah, don't forget to jump in that
And
vehicle.
Knuckles.
They could have done it. Maybe they're saving that for the Blu-ray release.
Hold your position.
When they released the third movie, and they're like, and guess what?
More Knuckles?
They just slapped the Knuckles show on the Blu-ray too.
Be pretty cool.
Sonic looks pretty cool.
You can't really combine Blu-rays unless glue two halves together, maybe.
We don't have a shadow.
One more bomb left.
The control stick will allow me to feel.
Blu-ray 2.
Ooh. The sequel.
Yeah. It needs to hook onto both the Sonic 1 movie and the Sonic 2 movie.
So we're doing lock-on technology.
I don't think it's a good idea to lock on Blu-rays, but yes.
What was the name of that movie where they tried the choose your own adventure thing?
Clue?
No.
Sorry.
Like they had little buttons in the chair.
Oh.
I'm sure they've tried it multiple times. Choose your own adventure.
Did they try that?
No, not Clue.
Dr. Fresh, you know, we were thinking of the same thing. That one you couldn't decide on.
I don't remember what this movie was called.
We took out the city.
You wait, no, we shouldn't.
It's not Clue.
We should. We're clapping because you blew up a city.
Mr. Payback.
Yay!
Mr. Payback.
Mr. Payback.
So you actually had buttons in the theater. When did they do this?
I don't remember if it was buttons, but it's something like that.
Perfect.
Is that still looking mighty red to you, or are we thinking?
Yeah. It requires the
still
audience
looking
to
red?
vote for various directions the story will take using a joystick attached to the armrests of their seats. A special Laserdisc-based machine in the projection booth was designed to make instantaneous edits as the story unfolded. The film took up to 4 CAV Laserdiscs.
We're in space now.
You're in space?
Yeah.
So, you finally come to realize.
And let me guess, the critics loved it.
Mr. Payback received negative reviews from critics. Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times gave the film a half-star out of a possible 4 and called it the kind of film where horrified parents might encourage the kids to shout at the screen, hoping the noise might drown out the flood of garbage.
He just got a bad root, that's all.
He and Gene Siskel both commented that while the concept of combining film with interactivity has possibilities, they are not explored by Mr. Payback.
Poppycock. I agree, this is like Battle of Gods.
Prosperity ritual. Tomorrow?
Except they're not fighting.
The Dosh.
Now we're in space, gamers.
Buttons on the board. Buttons good, buttons bad.
Despite how green Deep Dosh is, I'm feeling more evil.
You're going total evil.
We're all evil.
Christopher Lloyd was in Mr. Payback.
No way.
Yeah.
Hey, this looks familiar.
Oh, frick.
Shadow, the promised time is near. Our forces.
No.
Sonic Adventure 2.
You all know what this came from.
Nia, everyone warned me about this soundboard, and I did it anyway, so whose fault is that?
Soundboard good.
Soundboard, always.
The soundboard's not even in the cloud.
That sound is.
Gotta blow. So, Dark Mission, we're blowing these things up. It's the Ark's defense systems.
Well done. Ooh.
We'll be
Need
fine.
more rings though.
Well, here it's just about the bird's health.
Still plenty of bar for the bird.
Which we can, there are plenty of checkpoints in the level, but it's very easy to just decide to not go for the checkpoints.
Oh.
But there are also little boxes with health in there for the bird. But I may want to go to a pit stop and get a new bird. I think we're about to get...
Nah, they're doing some weird Sega references every now and then, so... I don't know why they put in Shadow the Hedgehog, but...
Shadow is a game for Sega fans?
Shadow will do evil things like ride a bird.
Tang those birds. Oh. Well, good thing that I died right there. There should be a there. Well, fresh bird.
New bird.
A new bird.
Checkpoint. You got a new bird.
See, look, I was so close to getting a fresh bird. Alright, so here is another one of those defense systems.
MMM. Fresh bird. My favorite.
See, something like that can happen pretty easily, and you can't go back, so you have to make sure you either that you press some of those checkpoints. Because you're gonna miss some of these pretty easily.
So wait, did you miss the first one?
I did miss the first one, but the second one I only half destroyed it. So the one coming up is actually the hardest one to do.
Alright, good luck. See, it's covered by all sorts of barriers.
Yeah.
What's the most evil thing Shadow ever did?
And there it goes. Well,
at least he broke some of them. He took candy from a baby one time.
Hope we get that.
Really?
This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me.
Ooh.
I didn't see him do it, but he made it sound like something that he does often.
It sounds like something that's very fun for Shadow, apparently.
I don't know if I've ever seen a baby in Sonic games, but
they know that it's a bad idea.
if Shadow ever sees one, he's going to steal its candy.
Death to all who oppose me.
It can't be bad for baby.
Oh, so it was a good thing.
And good for Shadow.
Sometimes it's hard to understand Shadow's motives.
I don't think he has the best motives.
Shadow's kind of complex, you know.
Shadow's kind of complex. Oh no! Gotta come back. Darn bird. Why won't you do what I want you to? Should stop here too, so I can get this one closer to the other one. That's the bird's secret.
Yeah, I think so.
There you go. Okay, one more left.
Does Shadow really care about what other people think?
I don't think he does, actually. I think Maria's the only person he really cares about thinking, you know.
Is this like sound a gunshot? Yes, it is.
Everything that you select sounds like a gunshot. It's the gunshot stock sound for this game.
Yeah, if you missed it at the very beginning.
That's the first thing you hear.
The first sound when you are going past the message that asks if you have a memory card or not is a gunshot.
There we go.
Nice.
Well done.
Yep, we liked to commit evil.
Ooh, I don't know. Looking at the word cloud.
The Eclipse cannon is nearby.
There's a row of green, but there's red on either side of it.
Is he on the sandwich tin?
I don't know if there's enough green to justify a good path.
We gotta get pure evil. Pure evil path. But I think we have a boss fight before the next stage.
I didn't realize Multitap had turned evil.
Multi-evil. People wouldn't want us to go pure hero, but they want us to go pure dark.
No, it's the holidays.
It's the holidays.
It is Christmas. But what's also cool, not only are they reusing the Ark like setting, the boss music for the gun bosses in this game, aside from the final boss, is just a redone version of that boss theme. Which when I first heard this, I got so excited. Doesn't how much I like Sonic Adventure 2.
The one song from this game I recognize.
Yeah. That was too soon. Well, don't worry. I'll do it all right, friend. You know how much I love committing evil.
So evil.
So when he goes, ooh, that means that one of his cannons has been knocked down, and that is your best shot of hurting him, is using this cannon. Like he says, use his own weapon against him.
Oh. Do you think they'll reenact this in the new movie?
Shadows crime.
Dr. Eggman's talk show. Dr. Egg Jim's talk show.
I don't think so.
It's possible.
I'm sure it would make some people happy to see, but...
Fire! Did I knock anything off? Did not. I gotta go back up.
You have to watch Joker 2 for that kind of action.
No.
I wonder what Sonic 3, when it comes to theaters, what its box office competition's going to be. I'm pretty sure all the Sonic movies so far have trounced whatever comes against it. So.
Sonic's coming out in the fall.
I thought it was a Christmas movie, technically.
I might have got confused. I'm not sure if it's fall or
I thought it was winter for like Christmas. I thought I looked it up because I was like...
I feel like it was December, but I don't know.
There's a Looney Tunes movie coming out.
Oh.
Instant competition.
Oh no. Only time for either the cartoon Hedgehog movie or the cartoon Duck and Pig movie.
Duck and Pig movie.
That's messed up that the first fully animated Looney Tunes movie is not about Bugs Bunny. He's the star. Porky definitely wasn't the first famous Looney Tune or anything. And Daffy definitely didn't come before Bugs.
We really should have made it a Foghorn Leghorn film.
Oh yeah, it better sort. Save the movie. The kids love Foghorn Leghorn.
Got him.
You beat the game?
No, we got one more
Again?
stage. And then we beat it again. But that does look more red, does it not?
It does look more
The
red.
people demand the evil Overlord Shadow ending.
I'm seeing red.
Does anybody care about Bugs Bunny in this day and age?
I guess I'm the only one.
And now, some sounds to scare your mom.
You should have stopped scaring moms, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Are the Black Arms.
Ow.
We are
You are
here to
totally
take
evil,
rule
Kayla.
of this
I'm
planet.
evil.
Any attempts to resist are futile and will result in death.
Aw.
Every time you bring Sonic in to show the fans, he turns into the original Paramount Sonic, but the moment the audience isn't looking, he's on model again. Whoa.
Now, some sounds to scare your mom. What am I fighting for?
I'm spooked.
As of today, this planet is mine.
You're crazy. We will not.
Now, we will begin to exterminate
Uh-oh.
all of the world's leaders who resist.
What?
Uh-oh, he's in trouble. Nice CG cutscene here.
It's for the kids.
Shadow, what have you done?
But don't worry, it doesn't have all 7 emeralds, so we can't actually blow up the planet. You can just decimate a small Midwestern town. This is what happened to Raccoon City. I'm pretty sure.
It's like Resident Evil, that's for sure.
Oh no. But don't... Yeah, and that's America, alright. Wow. It's weird, because in-game they make sure it looks America-like, but not America. But here on the CG cutscene, they're just like, yep, that's America. Got destroyed.
Are you missing 1 or 2 emeralds?
2, I think, because like you get the 6th emerald for this stage, and then the final stage after you beat the boss, you get... Well, you beat the boss and you get the last emerald.
We're close. So
Sir,
close.
Are you all right? Never mind me. What about the people of Central
Yeah,
City?
he got out there, apparently.
But also, don't worry, the people are okay.
Orders were
They made it out alright.
It's looking that way, Dr. Fresh. It's a little scary. But Multitap decided to be evil, so...
Deep Josh couldn't save us. Yes, because you see the map in the background where it doesn't look... It's America enough. But here it's like, no, this is America, right, gamers?
What?
Dr. Fresh is doubling down.
Shadowed.
Thought maybe he was reconsidering, but nope.
Hopefully I'm trying to remember what the dark mission is for this level. Well, no, it's the gun fortress, so I think... I'm trying to remember. I think it is just destroying enemies. I was confusing it with a different final stage.
Diablon.
Sir, it's not ready yet.
I don't care. We have no other option. We
I
must
don't
protect
care.
the president and the chaos.
The president's like, I guess protect me.
Yes, sir.
The most generic man ever as president.
Damn you.
Oh, he said it.
He said it twice.
The bad word. But the president didn't say it.
He can't say that. He's got to think of his
Cool
future.
freeze frame.
Hello, kid. Leave the room right away. Well.
No! Mugen's turned evil. Stop him.
What's evil about that?
I know what I have to do.
It was just Elmer Fudd.
Nothing wrong with good old Elmer Fudd.
All right.
And this is the last level.
We're going dirt, gamers.
The evil.
Oh, I remember what the dirt fish is. We have to destroy the
core.
The basis core.
Well.
That'll be interesting.
Page 2.
Is it,
Yeah, Kayla is good at this game.
I've played this game. This is my 17th time playing the game. I may be good at this game. I may like it.
Very rarely before we do a multi-tap stream, sometimes we'll actually practice the game, get ready for it. Usually though we don't do it because it's like, oh, we don't have much time, we gotta set it up, and then that's it. Kayla though practiced her heart out.
I got every single, there's why. I got every single ending in this game. Got the final ending, which begs the question, and should we try and do the final story, or should we just do for another whole playthrough again? I think the people may want more playthrough. Not sure.
You can ask them.
What do you all want? So
Kayla wants to know from y'all, because again, after you get all 10 endings, which she has done, there is a final boss fight.
There's a final stage and a final boss fight.
And I will mention that the final boss fight is brutal.
It's brutal. It took me forever to beat it. I've only beaten it once.
It is. So yeah, she has it unlocked. She can choose it. There's a new opening cutscene and a new ending cutscene if she beats it, but it is a very difficult boss fight. So no guarantee that she would be able to complete it.
My question to the people is, do you want me to attempt this final story, or would you rather me play through the game through the entire game one more time, and we'll try and pick some other stages and things?
Yeah, if you want to decide, let Kayla know if you'd rather see the final boss fight or another playthrough where we go on a different route. Yeah, after Kayla gets through the base on this level,
That's the final boss for
It'll be the final boss, and it's different from the one she fought before.
Yes,
before she fought Eggman.
Eggman is mostly exclusive to the neutral routes, and then since we went dark, we're gonna fight Diabolon.
Dr. Fresh, that's a great idea, and rather than trying to start it myself, I'll wait and make Mugen do it.
Oh yeah, the poll. Yeah, because I mean, I am happy to do either one.
We can have a nice 1 minute poll.
I am happy to either go through the last story or just do the whole game again.
Obviously, I'm putting the responsibility on Mugen, but I do feel like it's smarter because if I try to do it myself, I'm gonna tear down the whole stream.
So we have a proposal for a poll. Should I do the last story, or should we play through the game again? Because we have enough time to do either. Because the whole
what was the poll?
Do the last story, yes or no?
Do last story. Oh, it's just yes or no to that.
Yeah, because to be honest, we were assuming we were not going to be able. We were only going to play through the game once, and then maybe attempt the last
2
story.
minutes to vote.
But
should Kayla do the last story?
But I surprised everyone, including myself, that
it's hiding.
I managed somehow to beat the game within an hour, and then we're going to beat it for the second time also within an hour. So we have enough time to do either. And I mean, if the people really want me to beat the final boss, I'll do it.
Pat yourself on the back, Kayla.
Oh yeah. I maybe later. But yeah, the big problem is that last stage isn't too bad. It's the final boss is really brutal. I'm fine with trying it, and if we don't manage to make it happen within like the time limit, it's fine. We'll be okay.
The final dash.
The
last one.
Can't believe the stream's gonna end with deep dash being the biggest word of the night.
Deep dash. Oh no, that was a bummer. They shot me in the air.
Last story. I think it's a lock. You're doing the last story.
Oh.
Unless 4 Bubsy fans show up at the last minute.
Bubsy fans, hurry!
They always show up at the last minute to change things for me.
Bubsy.
Sorry, Rouge. I'm not.
Deep Dosh Shadow the Hedgehog.
If the surveillance camera spots you, take cover in the shadow.
This part looks like heck to play from this camera view.
I think it's this poll is nice and readable on top of the word cloud.
Yeah.
To the Bubsy fans, Bubsy, 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 Bubsy,
Bubsy, Bubsy, Bubsy, Bubsy, Bubsy, Bubsy, Bubsy, Bubsy, Bubsy, Bubsy,
Bubsy.
Let's get Bubsy in the word cloud, people. Alright, you're doing the last story.
Okay. Now you guys can finally understand what Shadow's deal really is in this game. So we didn't get the best ending. We got the ending, one of the many endings where Eggman dies, and we're gonna get the absolute most evil ending.
Most evil.
To most evil.
That was a bad boy.
Evil. But I mean, I guess it makes sense considering like the boss we're gonna fight in the true stories. I guess.
Ooh, Bubsy. Bubsy's there. I gotta make a decision.
Scooby or Shaggy?
How do you like that? Nobody gets away from guns.
I'm getting away from you though. I hope you all have been enjoying this game. Clearly I enjoy it because I play it many, many times, and I will probably play it a lot more. But I don't know if I'm gonna like 100,000,000% complete it, because you to 100% the library, you must play every single possible combination of levels. There are 326 of them. I don't know if I like this game that much to play it 326 times. I mean, I feel like
You
maybe
could play this game every day of the year.
Oh my gosh, I mean, I thought about that. Good.
Dr. Fresh is not pleased with the amount.
It's a lot. Like, that is the 100%ing requirement.
That still takes several months. Several months.
I thought someone like speed ran through this game, and they said like the quickest time they were able to take was like 181 hours. It took them multiple months to beat the game.
181 hours.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you very much.
I am what I am.
I mean,
Deep Dosh is getting too small. Deep Dosh, Deep Dosh, Deep Dosh, Deep Dosh, Deep
Save
Dosh,
Deep Dosh.
Deep Dosh, 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 Deep Dosh.
Deep Dosh.
I do like the more arcade style of game where you can beat it in a short amount of time. You get through it real quick if you want to.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go.
I don't know how fast you can beat Sonic Adventure 2 compared to Shadow the Hedgehog. I feel like Sonic Adventure 2 is longer.
Yeah, because you have to go through you have to go through the hero and the dark stories and then the last story.
But let's say you just count one of the stories.
It might still be longer than a playthrough of Shadow. Maybe.
Come here and play with me.
King of the Ring, real voices.
Oh, time to... Hey, look, it's Sonic. He's here too.
Sonic's the final boss, and also a big robot.
Well, Diabolon's the only one we're beating up. Sonic we have to use as a
Bubsy Chicago, Bubsy
pedestal
Dave,
to jump
Bubsy
on.
Edge, Bubsy Economy, Bubsy Phrase, Bubsy Eggman, Bubsy Sound, Bubsy Heck.
I'm still not sure if buttons are good or bad.
These humans, they don't value life. They're going to pay with their lives for what they've done. You? Sonic, if you try to stop me, I'll destroy you too.
He's ready though.
Okay.
Now, the Eggman boss fight's pretty easy, but Diabolon and Black Doom, which is the hero boss, takes forever to beat. Sonic just warped to me. So you can't hit Diabolon from the ground. You have to jump up in the air to hit
You
him.
have to use Sonic. So he's kind of helping you.
He's helping me quite a bit.
Oh, that's sweet.
I don't think he was.
You've been on the super evil path. Sonic is still your friend.
I don't think he was trying to be my friend.
Well, if he wouldn't do that, you wouldn't win, so
Yeah, that's true.
maybe he doesn't want it to happen, but he's secretly your friend. Yes, Dr. Fresh. And this is a government robot piloted by, what's the general's name?
I don't think he has a name. I think he's just Gun Commander.
No, he has a name.
I don't know his name.
I feel like he's got to have a name. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he has the different colored eyes.
That guy. You know him.
Oh, so it's only in the Archie comics he's named. All right. Well then, fair enough. You're right, Caleb.
That guy.
I suppose you, the Shadow the Hedgehog expert, should know.
Still, you devil!
Oh, he's gonna use the antimatter cannon. So whenever that happens, you just need to get out of his range. But he will chase you around the map if you're too far away.
Tower. Abraham Tower.
Hey, what do you think of this?
I bet Jazz is sad he can't hear this.
Taro.
Well, that's weird, 'cause for some reason I thought there was a name I heard before, but I don't think I've ever heard a Tower. Because he's gonna be in the movie, right? Someone already confirmed. So I don't know if they'll have the same name there.
Oh, I'd fall. No!
Sorry, did you get distracted?
No, that was my fault. The problem is this boss fight's so long.
I think Hello appreciates it.
Hamtaro.
Big Hamtaro.
Hamtaro.
What if hamsters were big? Oh wait, the laugh will be the best part.
Oh, kind of weak.
I guess that already had to be sped up, so that was just a normal laugh.
Hello kids, gather round.
It's your the Hamtaro hour now.
Why didn't they make the voices in Hamtaro sound like Alvin and the Chipmunk?
I don't know.
Probably better not to.
Wouldn't that have been real cool?
No.
Where are hamsters?
You got it made!
How's the multi-tap theme sound pitched down?
Probably not as scary as you were hoping.
New multi-tap theme.
Halloween multi-tap theme.
Yeah, Black Doom is just staring during the fight.
He's not really helping me.
Does he ever help? Because the other characters actually like do try to attack enemies and stuff sometimes, right?
Yeah, he doesn't really do anything.
Worthless.
Come on, Sonic.
And why does he look like a starfish most of the time, but then in the cutscenes he gets into his series?
This is his eye.
Oh, that's his so he can't do anything because he's just a watcher.
Minor.
Yeah.
Minor tap. Major tap.
What? What? Playing?
We're playing more Boomer Tune themes.
Boomer Tunes! Boomer Tunes! Boomer Tunes!
Last time it was Tennessee Tuxedo. No.
Come on, NCEC.
Tennessee Tuxedo.
Boomer Tunes.
Boomer Tunes.
Ooh, good point, yeah. Hold on a second. Why is that trouble spelling this one?
Smash him with the box.
Are you okay?
Oh my goodness. Put them together. What do you got?
Da-da-da-da.
That's another mutanism.
He has a lot of those.
Yes, he does.
Keep missing.
I mean, X-Men slow is just going to sound cool, I think. It just sounds like X-Men 97. Crazy bus.
Sitting on the crazy bus.
Sonic's trying to kill you. He's not your friend after all.
Oh yeah, that's just what Arthur hears. Alright.
Uh-oh. Evil mode.
He's so far away.
Got him with one.
I wanted the other crazy bus, but
can you get him with one
that's what we
more?
have.
Yeah. Didn't count.
Oh, I did,
but that's okay. You got
you whacked me.
Happy.
Happy loopy, happy loopy, da 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 balloony. Crazy bus. Crazy bus.
This is the crazy bus I wanted.
_bad4.
I can't even hear it. Too quiet.
Die,
oh, there we go.
scum!
Actually, it's better.
It sounds better.
You fixed it. Good job.
Somehow Sonic is not affected by the anti-matter cannon?
Well, good for Sonic.
This is all I am.
Oh yeah.
I am all.
Reasonable butt. Where did this shadow come from?
I need that ring. I need my ring.
Oh, precious ring.
Precious ring. Precious tritium.
Sonic never loses. He doesn't want to lose.
He never loses. Sonic spinball options. I wonder if I have that. I think so.
Okay, come on, Sonic. You move out from under him so I can hit him. Or not.
Nothing of me.
Kind of
He just
jam.
kind of wants to stay there. Come on.
Thank you for stopping.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna leave
He
this
is trying to hurt me so badly.
This is so scary, Kayla.
I know. Keeps doing it.
Spinball 2? Whoa.
There's no spinball 2.
The squeak.
Oh, and a shadow.
Kayla, I beg to differ. There is a spinball 2.
This image says something else.
The CMIC just revealed it.
I know. Why couldn't it have just
Oh, he's
been
going to the edge. I don't want
Sonic?
Because you gotta fight the gun commander.
Why?
Because he's my original character and I really wanted him to be in this game.
Even when Shadow's evil, he has to be somewhat heroic. Get rid of that evil
Somewhat
general.
heroic.
You can't kill Sonic.
You can't kill Sonic.
Yeah, I know. It's risky business.
Hold still, you devil.
So close. This is the only fight that really stresses me out besides the final boss. Since... Okay.
Glad that we could finally get the lowdown. We have the Archie name and we have the official Sega name.
Mr. Man. I got him!
Good job.
Still under an hour.
Hard-earned ending.
Final bad, evil, super duper evil.
What evil has multiple
Shallow dosh pasta.
You're going for the true ending after this?
Yeah. We did it. That's a sad fight. Sad fight indeed.
Mm-hmm.
We did it. Dosh.
Is that what he's gonna say?
Yeah.
Good job. E for excellent.
Thank you. I tried my best.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds. Shadow, what are you gonna do with them? I'm Shadow, the Hedgehog. I was created to bring order and justice to
Most of this is going to be in the movie.
With the power of these emeralds, I'm going to destroy this damn planet.
Oh!
This is who I am.
Oh, he's very happy about that.
He is insano.
We did it.
What do you think about Rugrats?
Alright, last story, let's go.
The beginning sounded scary. You did a swear? Oh, wait, this is the last one?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Good luck, Kayla.
Thank you. I'm worried about that final boss, though. Whoa. Be careful about those scary comments.
Hedgehog.
Don't know what
Yes,
they might
that
be.
absolutely sounds like something Tommy would say.
Wait, is swear in the word cloud? Swear is a bad word.
All the Chaos Emeralds.
So the way that this last story begins, it implies that you finish either on Final Haunt or the Black Comet. But I guess you without beating Black Doom, so you must have gotten an ending with beating up Eggman or Diabolon.
Do you think Chucky Finster would shoot Eggman?
No.
But I want to see it.
Do not give the emeralds to Black Doom, Shadow.
Don't do it.
Planning to destroy the planet.
Ignorant fools. We're here to save the humans from their own demise. We offer salvation.
What?
Their greed, thirst for power, and affinity for betrayal has them on a path of self-destruction. Their actions will lead to extinction of their species. We're here to save them from themselves with our perfect order, allowing them to live through their desperate lives in peace.
Wrap it up.
What?
So they're gonna get eaten.
Our ritual of prosperity. Chaos control.
Apparently it's not just hedgehogs that can use it. But that's all we needed. Just teleport this giant comet ship thing.
Eggman Android.
Eggman Android.
What was that? What just happened?
Those black creatures just warped the comet down to the surface using chaos control.
No, Asteroid M.
That's impossible.
That's why you wanted the Chaos Emeralds.
Number one priority.
Precisely. The comet's velocity isn't powerful enough to pass through another planet's atmosphere. The emeralds amplify the space-time control powers of chaos control. We need them to charge full power.
I don't know. They're both, well, the whole planet's at stake now. Not just the one city.
What?
Oh yeah.
That's insane.
By the way, here's where Shadow came from if anyone needed to know.
Frick.
Shadow origins.
The professor
Baby Shadow.
was in development of the ultimate life force, but he needed my help. So we made a deal. I helped him, and he promised to deliver me the 7 Chaos Emeralds. That's how you were created, Shadow. You would help us do both.
Uh-oh.
Me? I can't believe it.
That can't be! He betrayed his own
Deep
people
dosh,
for
everybody.
research.
Deep
Summon
dosh.
Deep Dosh.
That's the answer.
Big deal. We
Is that
can't just
movie
stand here doing
Shadow?
nothing. Yeah,
Is that
let's
Dr.
do
Wily in the
this.
background?
Crush that cosmic rock ball.
Is this completely fake?
Knuckles, what's wrong?
It looks a little phony to me.
Oh no, they're frozen.
A special weapon. This gas, once released, is quickly absorbed into your
We're in trouble.
In a moment,
We're in trouble.
total paralysis will hit your nervous system. The end is near now.
I will send my weakest soldiers to fight you. The children.
The children.
Here they come.
Eat and devour these savory
Hey, look, it's Shadow's siblings.
Shadow.
So cute.
Shadow. Shadow.
Shadow.
Oh no!
They each get a gooey buddy. Good job, Dave.
Shadow, grab the chest and then open it.
That's why you were created.
Please help me, Shadow.
Yeah, we didn't do any levels with Maria, actually. Yeah, there are 2 levels where we are assisted by Maria. And you get to be on the Ark from 50 years ago, which is pretty insane.
Fortunately, dodged all instances of Maria.
Oh no.
Left the past
Yeah, some of those levels are pretty
No
rough.
one can tell me what to
They
do
are
now.
brutal levels.
I will destroy you, Black Doom.
Get him, Shadow.
And this is how you repay me.
Ooh, he doesn't like that.
The irony of it all is I gave you life. Now, I'll take it back.
Shadow, you're our only hope now.
Alright, the last way. Now, this level is another. There's like 2 level. Like, if you notice, most of these levels, there's basically 2 varieties of level, of the same basic level. This is the 3rd Black Comet related level, but this one has an extra special gimmick. You need to use Chaos Control to progress. Like, they literally say use Chaos Control, but you don't think they mean it literally. They do. Like, there are going to be barricades on this level where you cannot pass because you need to use Chaos Control on them. So I'm basically gonna try and build up my meter until I get to those areas.
Versus meter.
I don't really like these guns, but I need a gun to destroy things.
No more Chow gun?
They'll probably be here. Oh, there you go. But
Here they come. The enemy generator.
the enemy generator is here. Is this where it's like
you don't
need
have enough meter?
Use the egg. Use the egg.
Well, so yeah.
I can only suck up certain enemies with that.
You ignored the egg.
So like you saw back there, they just place stuff like enemy generators there. So if you don't have enough meter, then you can get enough.
Just hold down the beam and then set my sights.
You gotta farm it. Comes the spooky tunes. That's right, exactly like Mega Man 2.
Good background music.
Kinda. It's the spooky final level.
It's a bomb. is this crazy buzz? No, it was the Sonic CD boss music, I think.
Still not spooky enough. Gotta turn up the
Rainbow.
And this might be scary.
It's alright, take a chance, cause there is no circumstance that you can handle. When you use your mind, Sonic boom, Sonic boom, Sonic boom, Sonic boom, Sonic boom, Sonic boom. Oh yeah, there you go. Can you see the sun is shining on me? It makes me feel so free, so alive. It makes me want to survive. Times pass me by. This day is gonna be a brighter day. Can you feel the sunshine as it brighten up your day? Don't you feel that sometimes you just need to run away? Reach out for the sunshine, forget about the rain. Just think about the good times and they will come back again.
Think about the good time, Shadow.
Oh, he will. See, this is where he says, hey, better use chaos control if you know what's good for you, Shadow. Alright, there you go.
The ultimate power.
So, yeah.
We zooping through.
Well, yeah, some parts of the level, like, that is the gimmick for this level, is you have to use chaos control at certain points. You can skip through them.
Think about the good times with Maria.
Oh, yeah. Yes, ruination, no time for relaxation. No, wait. I just go. You know, Sonic, he's on around me. I got it wrong.
Kayla's a big fan of Sonic X.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it really cool when we both went Super Saiyan that one time? Don't you want to do cool heroic thing?
Yeah.
Live and learn.
Hanging on the edge of tomorrow.
The ultimate power.
Can't wait till it takes me to the end of the sequence. Is like, whoa.
For a burst of speed. Damn it.
Dang it.
Maybe I can use my homing attack to bounce off those flying
Oh no,
creatures.
Shadow has to talk to himself now.
I expected that to happen. I bet you... Okay, that's not that bad. I was worried that we had like not gotten a checkpoint in forever. Cause did you see how many we missed? That's a problem with chaos control, is you can easily miss a lot of those checkpoints. I learned not to trust this game's homing attack.
It's the Trivia Murder Party guy.
Shadow must trust in himself.
That one wasn't going nowhere. I don't have enough chipmunk tracks.
I doubt that.
They didn't make enough songs.
Well, you're not looking hard enough.
Where are you anyway?
Where am I? I'm on the Black Comet. The alien's home ship, question mark?
Oh.
Behold the ultimate power.
Everyone has been frozen with gas, and Shadow is the only one who can save the day.
Yes. So basically, I've learned to not trust these things. There you go. Alright, that's not bad. This part might be bad.
Well, this gun has to be large so you can see it. It was a small
There you
gun.
go.
Small. Try the egg.
The egg won't work on some enemies. Like, basically, if they're... the big ones won't work. The big ones it won't eat.
Behold the ultimate power.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm here.
Don't panic, Caleb, but you only have 3 minutes.
That's okay. Ooh, he's holding his breath. He's like, ooh, this is exhausting being evil, you know? And you know what I say? I agree. It is pretty exhausting being evil.
I don't know, it seemed like it took you about as long to do the evil route as the other one.
Yeah, the last boss is a lot harder, though.
Oh no.
Oh, there you go. There's the end. Got him.
You won?
No, we have to do the final boss.
Can you imagine?
I wish that was that
That'd be
easy.
nice.
It's not easy being
And you
evil,
don't get a
but
ranking
evil's
though
what
for
I
this
hate.
stage.
So true. How did you win?
You'll see.
I am what I am.
You've gone farther than I expected. I'm impressed. But you still don't understand, do you? The future we offer is the only option for these humans.
I've heard enough. You're boring me to death, Black Doom. You're going down.
We'll show him.
Such bravado for a little.
He chuckled.
How do you chuckle? You have no mouth, bro. Mental chuckle? There's the kind where you think that your own joke's funny. Well, yes, that's a knee slapper.
This can't be.
No, I mean, after all, they look the same.
Who are you?
So clearly, they're the same.
They look the same, somewhat.
Yeah. Black Doom literally in the very first level said, "Hey, you're black and red, just like us."
No.
Hey, they hinted it at the very beginning of the game.
Okay.
I can control you. You can
Yeah, I mean, they're now when they include that new content.
I'm excited.
I'll know where it came from.
I'm very curious because it's like they're definitely pulling levels from this game and they're gonna delve into that story, but obviously they're not gonna include gunplay. And and those levels. Oh, hey, look, it's the Chaotix. We haven't seen them at all.
Well, and here they are.
There are 3 levels that we can do with the Chaotix, and we have not done any of them. But yeah, it's like in these levels you can go through some of them pretty quickly and like play them like a traditional Sonic level. But I'm wondering which ones they're pulling. They have to pull some of them from like the Arc, clearly, because those are, you know, really tied to like the Shadow backstory and Sonic in general.
Well, let me ask you, Kayla.
Yes.
Did you own a 32X?
I know. I only had a regular Genesis.
Yeah, I think most people missed out on them.
Yeah.
Shadow, my son.
Professor?
What is this?
If you're listening to this, then the worst has happened. You need to know the truth.
I made a mistake.
The government plans to shut down this research
This isn't video footage.
The government
Maybe his camera was broken.
I mean, this is the same camera he probably used to record his manifesto before he was executed.
He recorded a lot of video footage.
The good version of me and the bad version of me. Because, I mean, this happens before.
Contact with that comet.
Professor Gerald?
No.
Very carefully.
You remember the last time he sent us a message, guys? It wasn't good news.
In 50 years,
What?
the black comet
Just
will
looking at you.
return. They plan to harness its powers to
It should be. Yeah, their eyes are moving, so you know they're still alive, and they're just kind of watching the screens, I guess, even though there's nothing moving on the screens.
This is bad for the Sonic team, but great for the animation budget.
Brilliant.
I'm still upset that he sold us out.
Shadow, it's up to you, and only you can stop
And only you.
I developed the Eclipse Cannon. It's the only weapon that can destroy that black comet. Shadow, you are the only hope to save mankind as we know it. The future of this planet depends on you.
Don't worry, Grandfather. Shadow and I will protect this planet. Right, Shadow?
See, confirmed before the execution.
Shadow is already in my control. What's
I mean, it's probably pretty tough streaming from space.
Well. Seems like you're
What do we have here? Tweedledee and Tweedledummer.
No control over me, Black Doom. I now understand why I am here. I made a promise and I'm here to keep it. Today, I put my past behind me.
That's right, Shadow.
Well, you can have those emeralds, Shadow.
your way, Shadow. So be it. Be prepared to meet your maker.
That's you.
Past, present, and future ends here. Today, prepare to die. Say goodbye, Shadow, as you witness my true wrath.
I mean, it'd suck if our webcam just froze.
Yeah.
And then, you know.
But that'll never happen.
That wouldn't happen to us. The three hosts of Multitap.
Yep.
Shadow, heed my call.
Oh.
Did you hear that little live and learn riff?
Live and learn.
I didn't.
But it's gonna play "I Am All of Me" this whole song, this whole time. All right.
Oh boy. Here's the fight.
Here's a fight, gamers. All right.
Kayla.
You know how super mode works.
You need rings.
Need rings. I see no, hear no evil. Black writings on the wall. Unleashed a million faces, and one by one they fall. Black-hearted evil, brave-hearted hero. I am all, I am all, I am.
What I am.
I am. Here we go, buddy. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Go ahead and
Purchase ring.
try look for my ring. I got some good ring.
Got a good few that time.
The problem is I can't really control Shadow going up or down.
Whenever he dashes into one of those bigger pieces, he either goes up it or down.
Yeah. And he only fires forward, which is kind of painful.
I guess when he teleports, it kind of resets it.
Yeah. Capture you or set you free. I am all of me.
The rings.
I am.
Ooh.
Yeah, because in Sonic Adventure 2, weren't you able to control like where you were moving, more or less?
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. In Sonic Adventure 2, it just was definitely shorter as far as... I don't know. I forget how many hits you had to do.
Yeah, the boss fights in this game take way too many hits.
Like 6 or 7, I feel like. This one, you can do more damage, but you have to do the charge shot, which is hard to get through because there's a bunch of rubble in the way. And then every time you hit him, he switches his eye.
Oh, he warped away.
Well, surely that's still real. I see what you mean.
He warped away.
When you say warped away, you mean warped.
He chaos controlled away.
And like, on the first half of the battle, it's at least giving Kayla rings, so she's able to stay above like 100, but as soon as he starts getting more hurt, he does other attacks which do not spawn rings.
Yeah.
And even where rings were once spawned before, it feels like there's less, so...
And if he switches, and every time you hit him, he switches his side. And if you do it during chaos control, Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. You can't hit him any more than once at that point, so you're just kind of wasting your time.
Yeah, they really like... I mean, I guess they do it, Nova Lemon, because the gameplay changes so much, but they really like doing that during these Sonic, especially these 3D Sonic games where it's like they have his friends talking the whole time, telling you how to play, and usually not helping very much. But, I think Caleb mentioned this already, but even, you know, some important lore about Shadow is during this fight.
If we can last 9 minutes, which we probably will, we'll hear the lines, the sweet, sweet Eggman lines.
Because I know if y'all were like me, we played through Sonic Adventure 2 and we saw Shadow die at the end.
Yes.
But he came back somehow.
Somehow. Because he was in Sonic Heroes.
And your questions will be answered if you survive this boss fight long enough. You're good. Now, is that basically what it says? We don't know. We don't know.
Daily reminder, this is how many lives I have. Why is it telling me? And keys! I don't get keys on this stage.
No need for keys. Did you ever use any keys?
I never did, because I couldn't find the one door I unlocked with that key.
Shadow and the secret keys.
Behold the ultimate power.
What a battle.
And yeah, I don't know if Kayla mentioned this already, but obviously she can use the red bar, the evil power, to get some hits off on him. I guess it does a little more damage than the weak shot, but the blue power-up, if she uses the power for that, all it does during boss fights is freeze time, so it's really not useful for this fight, except for helping a little to collect trains, but even that, it doesn't help much.
His attack sounds like a rapid-fire cork gun.
Yeah, it really does.
Feel the power.
Toy-like, or not as powerful as you would expect the final form of Shadow. Like, I guess the charged-up version is called Chaos Sphere, which I think he used that during the Versus mode in Sonic Adventure 2 battle.
Yeah, Chaos Spear.
It's his signature attack.
Do you hear him say it?
Yeah.
No, not Shadow Fever.
All right.
Chaos Spear, or as he says it, Kiss Appear.
Disappear.
Oh, see, I didn't even think about it, because that's what I always heard was disappear.
I guess he did say Chaos Spear.
I don't know.
I am what I am.
Wow. Good job on digging that up, Rockania.
Don't worry about it. You got to destroy that thing.
Alright, so this is the halfway point, so this is when
Starts getting a little scarier.
it's gonna get serious. But
Kayla, do you prefer I Am All of Me or All Hail Shadow?
Oh, they're both so good. I can't choose. I like them both equally. It's not really an answer you wanted. I know.
I am what I am.
He dipped out.
Ooh, deep dosh. This is my new favorite sound. Sometimes we forget about the sounds we have and we need to treasure them.
treasure and appreciate them.
Forgot about that one.
Oh yeah, no.
The Happy's Pizza sound is the name of it is poor because no one's gonna remember this. Happy's Pizza lost a. I don't even know if I spelled it right.
Happy's Pizza lost their mind.
Oh, got it though. The $9.99 one. That's a lot, you know, easier to remember.
Pizza time.
There is What's This Gonna Cost Me, Kid. I believe I've heard that used a few times.
No. But I do feel like the ring count is becoming dire.
Yeah, I know.
Why not shorten it to Lost to remind that? I mean, whoever named these clearly wasn't thinking. But what's done is done.
This is good though, yeah.
Give me pizza? I don't know.
Yeah, that's really good because, like, you're already doing pretty good damage, but you're getting rid of meteors along the way too.
There's Pokey Pizza. I don't know about Pokey Pizza.
I'm sick of pizza every meal.
I'm sick of pizza every meal. I don't know what that pizza one is.
He's gonna say it, but I'm probably gonna die before it happens.
Whoa. Oh, is it put it in the pizza? Put. It's just put. Sometimes they're too short.
Oh, he's gonna warp. I'm gonna.
Oh no!
He's gonna say it during my revelation.
What's he gonna say?
So
it's too late now. I just died.
But you saw what he
We were
thought.
so close.
Eggman said.
I am the real Shadow. I mean, the real Eggman.
Eggman in the ending we got earlier said that
you're a robot.
He was a robot that he made, but he just now said, "You know what, Shadow? I'm
that
sorry.
was a tee lie.
I lied to you." It turns out when he was falling towards Earth before, one of Eggman's robots found him.
Somehow
and
that
saved him. So Shadow never died.
So this is the real Shadow?
This is the real deal Shadow.
He was too cool to die.
Too cool. I mean, that much was evident anyways. They could have kept him dead. You know how it is. You all read comic books and you can't keep a good hero down. I mean, yeah, Kayla. I'm glad Kayla pointed out. I wonder how anyone could miss it.
Cool for that.
If you beat the boss quick enough, then I guess you can. But good luck doing that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is like, again, I never played this game myself, and I really didn't see like any gameplay or anything of it the whole time, but secondhand I had heard stuff like, what's all this about Shadow being a robot? And I'm like, well, that seems kind of stupid. Apparently not the real story, some weird lie that Eggman made up.
He just I don't know, he was just screwing with Shadow, I guess. How rude.
Kayla is the best Shadow the Hedgehog player we have.
The only Shadow the Hedgehog player you have.
I don't know. I'm sure some other people in the chat played it. I bet.
I know Pillow said that she played it.
And then Pillow played it. I bet Addie played it. I bet Cookie played it. There are other Shadow players.
Where's the Cracker song? Oh, there it is. More like slowing down the tempo, I guess.
Yes.
Well, it seems so much more civilized now.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna let him warp now.
I got those rings. But yeah, for the charge shot, it won't hit him until he after he does the reappearing animation, he does open his eye, but then you have to wait till he like totally lowers his head, or it'll never reach him.
Damn it.
Well, at least you didn't pay full price for the Dragon Ball Z collectible card game. Actually, I don't know if you paid full price for that or not.
I'm sure I did.
You returned it though.
Yeah, I don't know if that
would have been a GameStop purchase.
GameStop or another game store like that.
GameStop doesn't care. New game, we'll take it.
It was probably GameStop. I don't know. I feel like they probably would not have given my money back though. I don't know if they were only allowing store credit or whatever,
like you had to buy something else.
Right, which again, that's why I got Mega Man Battle Network 2, because I was like, you know, wondering what can I get now since I made this bad purchase and I'm returning it. And he's like, well, why don't you try this game that just came out, Mega Man Battle Network 2? And I'm like, well, I guess I like Mega Man. And so I played that, and turned out Battle Network, very good game.
A little bit better than the Dragon Ball Z collectible card game.
But Mutant and Dave warned me not to get the Dragon Ball Z card game. And I said, what do they know?
They're right.
Addy may be the ultimate Sonic fan. I mean, Kayla, did you spend hard-earned allowance money on Shadow the Hedgehog?
No, it was given to me.
They're just given to you, see? Not a true fan. This is the ultimate bad purchase. And when you played it, you got it on PS2, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know how that has any bearing on anything, but
great shot.
Was this on Xbox also?
Yes, it was. Alright, I'm gonna stop, because I'm worried that I'm gonna run out of rings.
Look, you should get him though.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Still goes to death.
Get him.
$500 for the Trogdor.
Oh, one more, I'll do it.
Oh my god.
Got him! Let's go!
Very nice.
Got him!
You am what you am.
We won! We have 30 minutes left!
No. The ending takes at least 30 minutes.
Probably.
So, I might need to take requests on levels to beat or play.
This is the end of you, and the end to my cursed past.
He looks very happy.
We did it! Thank you!
You said there was a 2-player mode, right?
Yeah, do we want to try 2-player?
Hopefully it'll work. We can try it.
I've not played much 2-player. It's not a racing mode, unfortunately.
Chaos control.
Do it, Shadow.
I deep doshed it.
Eat the giant meatball.
Open your eyes, realize, sympathize, hypnotize, mesmerize by what my eyes have seen.
It really did sound like he was trying to sing at the end there.
Yeah.
Shadow, that was sweet.
I hope he's okay.
I'm sure he's fine, Rouge. After all, he is Shadow.
He is Shadow.
How about giving me back those Chaos Emeralds now? Hey! Get back here, you creep!
Sonic, meanwhile, is ready to run again.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Say that, Jazz.
Cream and cheese. Yay!
Deep dog.
We did it.
How ironic. After the way we all treated him, he saved us all in the end. We were all wrong about it.
I mean, the professor did try to murder everybody afterwards, but let's forget about that and let's honor him. Honor the professor who tried to murder us all.
Commander. Excellent idea, Mr. President.
He doesn't like that. You're never gonna know the gun commander's beef either, because we didn't play any of those that level where he reveals what his deal is.
Goodbye forever, Shadow the Hedgehog.
But that's you. I'm so confused.
Maybe he's saying goodbye to the game.
Oh, goodbye forever.
Oh, I can't skip it. Sorry, gamers. Gotta watch it.
It's okay, when I plug in Dale's controller, it'll freeze. There will be no sequel.
Yeah, so do we just want to explain his deal?
Yeah, sure.
The gun commander apparently lived on the space colony Ark as a child and was friends with Maria, and so he blames Shadow for Maria's death. That's his beef. That's why he hates Shadow. It's Shadow's fault.
I mean, he's still called Shadow after this.
He's still Shadow.
And he's still...
Hopefully that's port 2. I don't know.
But you're only gonna literally... I mean, like, he gives hints about that and mentions it, but, like, he doesn't spell that out except for, like, one specific path. Like, you have to go through a specific stage in order to get that information. That's the thing. It's like, there's character information that you're not going to find out unless you play certain paths or go through certain levels, because like there's a chance that you could just completely miss it even if you played the game 10 times. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense for like Gun to kill Maria and then him still join Gun. It makes no sense.
Well, I mean, yeah,
it doesn't make sense. It makes no sense. Yes.
You're pretty sure of that?
Well,
they're casting an action.
I don't know. I mean, if you've seen the first two Sonic movies, they haven't been exactly like the games.
Yeah, but
there have been some differences.
If they're going with that story, I don't know what they can do.
That's all I'm gonna base my review of the third Sonic movie on.
Did you kill Maria?
This is what's gonna happen. Gonzo's gonna show up and say, and Maria, who did not die.
See,
I feel like that's what's gonna happen. That's what I'm assuming is gonna happen. Is that like they act like she's dead and then they pull like one and like, oh no, she's fine. She was like in a coma or something. She's okay. I don't know. Wow. Not in a coma, but I don't know. They're like, oh, she's okay.
She got shot.
And then Shadow got angry for no reason.
But we saw her parachute when she got shot.
That's what the gun commander said about Central City. He's like, don't worry, they're okay.
They're okay. And everyone's okay. Yeah.
She's somehow still young. Shot into a coma. I don't know.
Eggman's robots saved her.
Gosh, oh no.
How did Eggman build a robot all the way 50? Was he even born then?
I don't know.
How old is Eggman?
I don't know. Probably less than 50.
That would be so hyped to see Grandma Maria step out. Still
That's
here.
what Shadow wants. Ultimately, he just wants to like hang out with Maria at the bingo hall. But he'll never get that.
And that's the kind of scene.
No! Don't do it.
What kind of fascinating machine is that?
A Maria Smasher.
Whoa.
A chaos controller into a time pocket. Or like an alternate dimension. I don't know. Sonic Riders? I have no idea. I haven't played enough Sonic Riders to be good at that game. Maybe one Spinball's scary. Dr. Fresh can come here and do it for me. Maybe Sonic Heroes one day? Because we haven't played Sonic Heroes on stream halfway.
Nope.
And technically we're going going backwards because we beat 06 and this game takes place before 06.
Whoa, Sonic's origin.
This is the last like classic GameCube generation Sonic game before that fancy Xbox 360 comes out and changes everything. Sonic 360. Sonic and the Black Knight. I never have been either of the storybook games, and I think those games take a long time.
Storybook. What's inside the storybook, Sonic?
I don't.
Wizards and Warriors, perhaps?
Hey, good night, Noble Lemon.
Good night, Noble Lemon.
Thank you for watching Noble Lemon.
So are we gonna try and play 2-player?
I guess just
Thank
for a little
you for
bit.
adding to the word cloud. My precious word cloud.
So
what is this?
It's just a. So these are some shadow androids.
Or does Kayla have to pick first? Or
I don't
something?
know. Do I have to jump in?
I don't. Maybe she just has to pick first.
You have to wait.
So it's just like it's just a battle mode.
You wouldn't want her to steal your shadow.
It's just a battle mode. That's all it is.
Can you even see the screen?
I want to be orange shadow.
It's like. So do you want to do one match?
3-game match.
It's just a battle mode.
This is kind of epic.
I've only played a little bit of 2P because no one would play with me.
You're just a fake.
No one would play Shadow the Hedgehog multiplayer with you. Well, guess what? Today's your lucky day.
Today's your lucky day.
Time to...
Oh yeah.
Do you hear the music that's playing?
No, what is it?
It's one of Shadow's classic levels.
Oh, kind of hype.
Which one is it? The highway one.
It's a Radical Highway.
Oh, Radical Highway. Why is Radical Highway playing?
Oh
no! What happened?
Got him.
You killed me already?
Are you ready to admit your own foolishness?
Are you?
You can never defeat me.
I need some rings.
Playtime is over. Time to step it up.
What's gonna play in this
He
one?
combined his and Sonic's phrases.
It's just gonna play Radical Highway music the whole time.
Oh, I'm out of rings again.
I'll find some rings fast.
I already have a gun, apparently. Because I'm a robot.
You're acting like a killer robot.
Get some rings.
Alright, I got some rings. As long as I have one ring.
And you got a rocket launcher.
I do have a rocket launcher. I am.
Kayla, no screen cheating.
I'm armed and dangerous. Is there even a map?
Shadow with a map. Haha.
I dropped my gun.
And your rings. The gun's right there.
Alright, got my gun back. There's a gun soldier shooting at me. I don't need this right now.
And Kayla's trying to find you.
No, I know she is. But she'll never find me because I'm in such a secret place, but I'll come to her.
Where's the egg?
Oh my goodness.
I don't think they have secret weapons unlocked, probably. Like the egg and everything. The egg and everything, that's stuff you unlock by beating the level. Like beating the story gets you a different
oh, tuning fork
ending. Like each ending that you get unlocks a different weapon.
Where are you, you coward? Not Hedgehog enough. Help!
Oh no.
Where'd you go, gamer?
There's an advanced battling.
Oh jeez.
Grab a ring, grab a ring.
Wait, but I want to get a hit in. Oh!
The idea is to get
What's
a
up,
ring.
Torx?
Fake.
This is a Torxo.
Again.
Do you want to continue? I guess I won.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kayla won.
Do it again.
Pew.
But now Dale knows how to play now.
But I know
yeah, you're in trouble now.
See, I have the advantage of being a robot with a gun on my arm, so I don't need to pick up weapons.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, but should you? What are the
Yeah.
difference between the shadows?
I think
Like you said, the arm thing.
the robots have guns.
Oh.
Daniel does not have a gun.
Ah, but can you do this?
Yes. I can. I am.
I'm sure there's something I have that you don't.
I kind of like the shadow robot designs, honestly.
Do any of the other characters have different moves?
I think it's all the same.
They're all shadows.
Well, but I mean, maybe the different shadows have different moves. I don't know.
I mean, surely the other robot shadows have like different kinds of guns.
What's crazy is this is, I think, the only time you're ever gonna see these shadow android designs. Like they're not even in the main game because they mentioned shadow androids. Like these are literally the only time.
Find the faker.
Oh, there he is. Come back here.
Do I have any rings still? Actually, see, because I got these custom guns and they're even better. Shadow rifle.
True. Shadow rifle is pretty good.
Oh, you're in trouble now. And if I get your last ring.
Oh, ooh.
Keep sliding past. Oh no! I need a ring. You blew up my ring. May I have one? Oh. Did it fall on the wall? Alright, good.
This is a
They're
sad.
just trading the one ring.
Oh no.
Oh, that ring disappeared. Got him.
That was kind of a cool final showdown there, though.
Yeah.
Are you
Gun
ready to
blazing?
admit
Trading
your own
rings.
foolishness?
Sorry, Pillow. I'm not doing so hot.
I assume if you don't continue, then you can switch your character. But yeah, but like all of the android robot, like they all look the same. They all must have the same weapon. I don't know. I want to try and check, but I like these shadow androids. It's a shame that they're not going to be in other games. It's just in the multiplayer.
They got to make a bunch of other Sonic robots. A new Sonic robots each time.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I got a jet. Ooh, there's some things.
Where are you?
Light speed dash. Yeah, there we go.
That'll help.
Yeah, you can't light speed dash.
I think I can, but you're making sure I can't.
Yeah, I have some moves that Robot Shadow does not.
Hey, wait.
I'll show them later.
I can do it too. Anything you can do, I can do as well.
If you are brave, you will meet me in the center ring.
Oh, I'm coming.
As soon as I get there, since I can grind. Alright, where's Kayla?
Coming.
I mean, it's a rocket launcher. It's gotta be. I think every rocket missed. That one didn't.
Bad news, I'm out of rockets. Bad news,
And
I'm out of
rings.
Any guns?
Kayla wouldn't be so tough without that gun arm.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
It looks like Daniel found a limited version of the gun arm.
I found the Eliminator.
The Eliminator.
Oh.
Where'd you go?
What is this? Is this the... This is just the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, it's a vacuum cleaner. Is that might help you.
It'll help me collect my rings that I lose.
It's true.
I think the Shadow the Hedgehog community is going to have to make a move to ban Robo Shadow.
No. As long as I get this vacuum thing, because watch, I can sweep them.
It only has so many uses, though.
And then I just attack with my regular homing attack so that I don't waste it.
So, Kayla, you can't pick up other guns?
No.
So that's the limitation.
Yes.
I see.
What's wrong, Kayla? Can't collect your rings because a vacuum is sucking them all up.
This can't be.
Whoa.
How the tides have turned.
I said, I am the
Kayla is
ultimate
not pleased.
Thought I had him.
She's never lost at Shadow the Hedgehog multiplayer before.
Never defeat me.
Thanks, Pillow.
Good job, Daniel.
That's right.
I wish it wasn't just Shadow, though, but I guess they didn't want to give anyone else a gun.
No gun for anyone else. Give a gun to Cream.
Am I raising the lava? Yeah, I am. Oh, we're I raised the lava.
You did what? This is not the gun that I want. Where's the vacuum cleaner? Oh!
I mean, Stark's kind of a low-tier hero here, Kayla.
You can't catch me. I'm zipping away. Ha ha ha. Can't catch me.
You're right, I can't catch you.
Ha ha
I can't tell where you are.
Ha ha ha.
As soon as you get 2 feet away from me, I've lost you. Alright, but this gives me ample time to find the vacuum. Where's... Oh, hey, check this out.
No, man, you're a sitting duck.
Ever do the soul grind?
Sheila Dale, right for the picking.
I didn't even see her coming.
You don't have any rings either.
I need a ring. I need a ring.
It'd be a shame if Kayla shot you in the back.
Where's all the rings?
I got 8 of them. They're all...
It'd be a shame if you just fell into the lava.
You want to continue or you want to maybe switch some other characters? Give you a chance to... Yeah, but they all have... So
there's only 2 normal shadows?
So there's... Yeah, there's 2 normal shadows and then 4 robots. This one has this kind of gun.
There's nothing normal about my shadow. He's broken.
Kayla, you should try the normal shadow.
I will after I try this robot.
Is this the vacuum arm?
This might be the
No. I just shot. Pew pew.
Oh, so these ones are the same, and so these ones are
Yeah.
the same. We'll be on equal footing. Mirror match.
Nice.
And
Green
then
versus orange again.
normal shadow versus normal shadow.
You might look like me, but I know you're just a fake.
Or
Let's
ball
see
face.
which one of us is the fake then.
Cool.
This is very cool.
No pickup.
Oh, is this? Oh, it's this kind of gun. I can't believe they're just using Radical Highway for this stage. All the stages. All right, lava. Right.
Oh.
Where did you go?
I'm somewhere between all these explosions.
You find me?
Am I out of rings again?
Not here. Are you
He's thinking
ready to
about it.
admit your own foolishness?
I'm starting to think that no,
You can never defeat
no
me.
character will give me the chance I'm winning.
Playtime.
But
is
don't
over.
worry, we'll go to
Time
regular
step
shadow
it
after
up.
this, so then it's all about what weapon you get.
We need natural shadows.
Natural shadow.
I don't think that's gonna make a difference.
Ooh, did you just light dash?
Whoa.
You light dashed away from me.
Wait a minute, what's this? Strafing?
Daniel will find you eventually.
Oh my goodness. No.
Oh my god.
Oh. Gotta get the ring.
The world's saddest match of shadow ever.
Get the ring. Oh, you're in trouble, Kayla.
Can't be.
Ouch.
Nice.
It's like I said. I am the ultimate life form.
He
You heard
is.
him.
Playtime is over. Time to
All right,
step it
Kayla,
up.
this is it for all the marbles.
You can never defeat me.
Robo battle.
I'm gonna do it, Pillow. Nothing can stop me. What was that?
I like that. I didn't like dash. I zip zapped away.
And collect the extra rings. There's no escape. Except if you do that. Where'd you go?
If she keeps running, you can't get her ever.
I'm gonna eat all the rings, so there will be no more rings.
No rings left. Ringless match.
Yeah.
There's no mini map, so the only way I can discern where Kayla is by shooting random projectiles and hoping that I see the explosions on her screen.
That's a good shadow command right there.
What's the shadow command?
Kayla, you've got a game to play.
Do.
And you have rings to collect.
So
I
you.
forget how this works, or is it add
Alright, I think I
command?
ate all the rings.
Good work, Kayla.
Alright, now
So
we gotta fight.
complicated.
Fight.
Oh, I see him.
And the clock's ticking, Kayla. We only have 9 minutes to finish this fight. Oh, let's see where the rings are.
Oh, whoa. She ate them all.
Oh, surely she left some behind.
I'm pretty sure it's not. I wanted to
You
make
know, the secret rings? Remember those?
make da 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 da. Meep meep meep.
Yes, yes, the secret rings.
Na, na, na.
Not looking
It's
good
a
so
gun.
far.
There are no more rings.
No. There's always an extra ring.
This is the GameCube port.
See, I found some. No!
He tried to swoop in and get one.
Get out of my sight, android.
Rick!
Alright, one final match.
Oh, no!
Yeah,
Regular versus regular.
natural shadows.
Let me show you what ultimate power
No
is.
And
robotics
it's
here.
all about your gun.
Very well. Let's do
It's all
this.
about your gun.
I need the vacuum gun. If I can get the vacuum gun, I'll be good.
You might look like me, but I know you're just a fake. Let's see which one of us is the fake then.
I guess that just assumes which shadow.
I'm yellow shadow. That was a good start.
Bad start.
Ooh.
Oh, he got me quick.
Oh!
Regular
That's right. Shot in the back. Very heroic.
Ready to admit your own
By Blonde
foolishness.
Shadow.
Playtime is over.
I just need one more win. One more win, and the deal
You can
sealed.
never defeat me.
I will still be the ultimate Shadow.
Thanks, Pillow. Gotta be Shadow. Oh, got that Eggman gun. What are you doing?
You don't need to know. Too late, doesn't matter. I died. I was trying to start the lava.
You have no right
Good
to
job.
call me a fake.
Do not deviate from shooting.
One more match.
What?
She's pulling a Dave! She's pulling a Dave! Stop! Kayla, we gotta do the prize wheel! She's
Okay.
pulling a Dave! Kayla's pulling a Dave!
We're out of time.
We're out of time! Oh, Kayla, no! There's
would you
no
look at
time!
that? We're
There's
out
no
of
time!
time.
She's coming for you! She's coming for you!
Shadow Kid.
Hey, no guns. Gun free. Gun free match.
Gun free match.
Gun 3.
Pure skill.
Pure skill.
Pure skill.
Oh yeah, don't forget to thank me.
Pure skill.
Pure skill. You're using the gun. That's cheating.
Sort of like fell in.
This is our gentleman's match, and you just
I
ruined it.
didn't mean to pick it up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Daniel.
Ready to admit your own foolishness?
Shadow was born with a gun in his hand.
That's not how it works.
Playtime is over. Time to step it
The
up.
gentleman's match has been ruined.
One more match until I win.
Oh, I already won like twice.
The Dave mantra.
All right, Daniel, we are not getting guns.
All right, no guns.
If you use a gun, I will consider your wins null and void.
Null and void.
Remember what Gray Fox once said about weapons? They're real good, yum yum.
I don't think this is a good match.
Sometimes you gotta throw some kicks in there. Oh, that was good.
That was
really
that was a pretty sick hit.
That was,
It's like I said.
Was that 2 wins for you?
No, we have one.
Unfortunately.
The last one.
Oh, God.
And then we
All right,
win.
This is it. Final for real. No guns.
And Daniel, win at your own peril.
Pure skill.
Deep dosh.
This is as pure as Sonic versus modes get.
No weapons.
Winner gets a deep dodge.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's doing it.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble, Shadow Kayla.
Well, I'll just do something about that.
Pick up a gun, perhaps?
Nope.
I'm right on your tail.
Yeah.
Nothing can escape. Wow, it's doing all the work for me. Aww. You did get some rings. Impressive. But you're gonna need more than that.
Ooh. Scary lava.
Feeling desperate. Gotta pick up a gun.
Don't do it. I won't use my weapon, I promise. Where'd you go?
Uh-oh, Kayla, that was your last ring. Well, if you take mine, then maybe not. Alright. Alright, I hear what you're saying. Even if I have a gun, if I don't press B, I don't use it, so...
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Deep Dosh is the winner. What makes you think I have control over the word cloud anyways?
Kayla's playing the same, but not for... Oh! Ooh, that was a good hit.
We're both ringless. Next ring wins. I guess that counted as a win for me.
Wow, good job, Kayla.
All right, that's what I promised. Good game, Daniel.
Good game.
Can you imagine how that's actually pretty fun?
Yeah, that was... I think you're right. The purest form of combat is the best way to go.
Well,
Fight each other
how
over
you
the
gotta
lava.
Follow that up, Daniel.
How?
Yeah, one more game. No, let's get to the prize.
It's time. What do you know? It's time for Multitap to end. We made it. Thank you all for watching Shadow the Hedgehog. Thank you, Kayla, for playing Shadow
Of course,
the Hedgehog. Thank
as
you,
the world's
Mugen,
biggest
for creating
Shadow
the word
fan.
cloud.
Thank you, Kayla, for revealing that you're secretly Dave.
I'm not
Let's
Dave.
go to the Wheel of Fate and see. We got
You're Dave.
Dr. Fresh in first place.
Good job. Congrats, everybody.
Cream in second. Jazz in third. Pillow in fourth. Krungo in fifth. Kayla, the ultimate gamer.
The ultimate Shadow King.
One more match.
I wanted to have it be the gentleman's match. No holds barred, no weapons. Just
Dr. Fresh.
Congrats, Dr. Fresh.
Is your winner.
I also didn't want it to end on a Daniel win. Okay. I had to win. More.
Slappers only. Congrats, Dr. Fresh. You are today's phrase game winner. Give me a number. Give me a number. It's the number you'll get. 5 deep dashes, please.
Ooh, nice. Ooh.
Like 500.
Best on the board. Good job. Nice. The rare not 50 for all.
I hate that hedgehog.
The same here, buddy.
All right.
All right, so next week, Daniel, what do we got?
So Nintendo recently announced that they're gonna have a video game. It's called like the Nintendo World Championships, NES edition or something. In honor of that, we are going to be hosting next time the Multitap World Championships.
Ooh.
So for all of you people who own a Nintendo Switch, who have Nintendo Switch Online, we're bringing back the NSO challenges. We're gonna challenge you. We're gonna see who's the best player. So again, if you have your Nintendo Switch, be sure to come next time. And you're gonna play online. You're gonna compete. There's gonna be N64 challenges of all sorts.
May the best gamers win.
And if you lose, just say one more match.
That too.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
No other news.
Bye.
One more match.